made it. Look, I told these people you were cool. You gonna be cool? Like, don't fuck this up for me. Don't fuck it up for you. This is your one chance to go on the greatest adventure you've ever had in your entire life. All right, you ready to go? All right, come on. Look, before we get up there, take this. You're gonna need it. Just trust me.
The adventure party's almost full. Need your character, class, and race.
I'm a reborn human fighter. My name is Mickey fucking Fitz, mate. It should be right there. In your shit. Can you fucking read?
Go on in.
That's what the fuck I thought, mate.
Need your character, class, and race before I let you in. Get out of here, I ain't got time for you.
You, come here. Yeah, you. Come here. I hear you want to roll some dice. You do? Follow me. Now, if you're cool, I can get you in this game and no one will know. I'm the DM, so whatever I say, go. Come on. Follow me. Don't worry about the door, man. Yeah, come on in. Come on in. It's fine in here.
I see you made it. Right. Go ahead. Give us that
Roll
first
that
roll.
20 outside.
Give us that first roll.
Let's see
Yes,
what
that's the one. That's the one. Make
It was at this
happen.
moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Oh! You gotta get the fuck out, pal. Come on. Hey, take care of him, Lars. Get him the fuck out. Bye. Who taught you that?
I told you to be cool.
Who
I
taught
told
you
you
that?
to be cool.
The fuck out.
So, previously on D&D Abridged with the Saltmarsh group, you guys were in town. Well, you guys had went out to help Little Blue release some charge. That ended up turning Gladys's little Zen garden into her little bonsai garden into a Zen garden, really.
What the hell?
What?
Where's my character?
This is the Saltmarsh group.
It's on there. Like I'm searching for him, like using the search bar.
Go to campaigns. Then.
Yeah. Campaigns.
Campaign.
Saltmarsh. Clink. Clink, 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 clink. Alright.
Something happened. What's going on here?
Almost to my dirty magic. We just gotta kill another creeper today. We'll be fine.
So, getting to that. So, you guys were doing research in town. Someone's. What would be the relationship between Flower and Evok?
Adok
Yeah.
and Deidre?
Yeah.
She's my significant other. She's my girl.
Yeah. That was quite the warm, cold reception we had last episode. But it seems like crises averted, and he also got the captain kicked out of town. So, we'll see how that fares, too.
He ain't gonna get rid of me that easy. Stupid.
And with that being said, you guys also stumbled across what the town would probably consider their first serial killer, which was a creeper, and you guys, surprisingly, pulled its head and beat its ass.
Handled some business.
Standing on business.
I think we named our crew.
Yes.
Our crew. There's some
You
good.
guys came up with crew name.
Did we?
Yeah, we did.
Uh-oh.
Come on, editor. You just like seen and heard this.
You know how much shit I'm gonna fucking consumed and everything else.
I'm so sorry. I think it was like Thunder Squad or something. Thunder
I think that's actually accurate.
Yeah.
It couldn't be Thundercats. So
Yeah.
that's
We only have one in the group, so you know.
What oath should I pick? Choose an option.
oh, you went up to 3?
Yeah, he started at 2 already.
See. I did most of the damage. I should get level 3. Just kidding.
I was gonna say, play your cards right these next few episodes. You probably put us in real work.
Honestly, I don't know anything about these oaths. So.
Well, so for you,
Paladin?
Yeah, I'm a paladin.
yeah, for you, Jake, we're probably either gonna start you off on Oathbreaker only because you don't know your oath in character.
Yeah.
So,
But I'm not. But I haven't
hold on.
broken my oath.
You haven't taken an oath. That's the thing.
No,
No,
I have. But I have like
amnesia. He doesn't.
It's what was the astral plane induced amnesia?
Yeah.
And so the way, I mean, at that point, you can
See, I'm
start it
still
off as
praying.
devotion to the group.
But he doesn't know who he's praying to.
No, you can
But
start
I
off
am
as
praying
devotion to
something,
the
and
group.
it is answered. So I'm not breaking the oath. It's just being a dick and not letting me know who it is.
So he could start with devotion or
just devotion to your
or
party?
devotion to your party, or vengeance for your amnesia.
See,
or
he's not mad about it though. He's confused, and he's got
Well,
split
above
personality,
table,
too. Yeah.
table, who would his paladin have been before he forgot? Or not his paladin, but who would he have been sworn to before he forgot?
See, I was going to leave that up to you, and you said.
Well,
okay,
then let
I
me
want
see.
it.
Let me see what you got.
So that's why I'm asking. I'm trying to keep it within the story.
Okay.
you know what? I would think maybe glory.
I don't know what these do either because I've never played a paladin before.
Well, we can go through it real quick if you want, since we're doing our whole level up thing. You got the Oath of Conquest, so that's the Conqueror.
Oh yeah, they leveled up, guys. Woohoo! In case I didn't make that clear on camera.
And that gives you like more of the warlock type stuff, like Armor of Agathis.
Yeah.
And a little bit of cleric stuff, like Spiritual Weapon, Bestow Curse. So that kind of fits the vibe of a multi-personality type deal. That's Conquest. Your channel divinities are Conquering Presence, so you just kind of exude a frightening aura. So we're also working with a dragon-like entity, so that kind of, put that fear into people.
It was Conquest, and what was the other one? You mentioned before that would help him with the split.
No, the Conquest is the only one I've said so far that would help with the split.
Okay.
And Guided Strike might be another thing you'd like to have because of that. Your channel divinity, you can add 10.
That's from Conquest, though?
Okay. You can add 10 to a roll.
Alright, I'll stick with that for right now then. And you said Channel Divinity.
Yeah.
Okay, it popped up already.
Yeah.
Other Conquest, I'll stick with that.
At third level, you'll get the channel divinity. So for that, you'll end up with Armor of Agathis and Command as your third level oath spells. You'll get Conquering Presence, so you'll exude a terrifying presence as an action. You can force each of the creatures within 30 feet of you of your choice to make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they become frightened of you for a minute. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns to try and become unfrightened. Guiding Strike, you can channel divinity to strike with supernatural accuracy. When you make an attack roll, you can choose to add your channel divinity to it to add a +10 to the roll.
Oh, that's nice. I can do that how often?
As many times as you have a channel divinity, which would be 1 or 2 depending upon your level.
So slot.
So yeah.
Spell slots.
And not spell slots.
No.
but
So you know where your accent surges and your superior dice and stuff would be under your actions. Your channel divinity would be under there too.
Yeah, you should be able to scroll down and find it. But you'll have 1 or 2, and at that point, you can be like, you know what, I rolled a 2, so I got like a 7, let me make that a 17. But you gotta do it before he gives you the results.
Yeah.
That's before the DM says whether your attack hits or misses, you have to choose to use it.
Yeah. Don't be a backwater biatch.
That's Now, when you get further on, or when you figure out what you're supposed to be instead, it is what it is. But you've got a couple of other things later on, like Aura of Conquest at level 7. While you constantly emanate this aura around you, unless you're incapacitated within 10 feet of you in every direction, a creature is frightened of you, its speed is reduced to 0.
You got one. Just a DC 15.
I got one what?
Channel divinity.
right now.
Yeah.
So when you do your conquering presence, if it becomes frightened of you and then you run up on it, its speed becomes 0 because it's frightened of you.
Nice.
So it can't get
I
away.
freeze it in its tracks. Due to
Yeah.
fear.
And then the creature takes psychic damage equal to half your paladin level if it starts its turn within like 10 feet. So you also get to throw out like another point of damage or 2 damage or 10 damage, but if you make level 20, simply by being within 10 feet of it. And at level 18, it turns into a 30-foot radius aura around you. So it gets to be pretty decent. At 15th level, those who dare to strike you physically are punished for their audacity. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack, that creature takes psychic damage equal to your charisma modifier if you're not incapacitated.
That's fucking weird.
So, how dare you? Level 20, Invincible Conqueror capability. You gain the ability to harness extraordinary martial prowess. As an action, you can magically become an avatar of conquest, gaining the following benefits for 1 minute. Resistance to all damage. When you take the attack action on your turn, you make 1 additional attack as part of that action. Your melee weapon attack scores a critical hit on a 19 or 20. So you basically just go berserk mode. Hit crits twice as easily,
Undamageable.
extra attack, and your resistance to all damage. So anything is halved, even psychic.
That's what again?
That's all part of Conquest.
That's at level 15 though?
That's at level 20. So if you intend to multi-class, you'll never see it. But if you stick with Paladin the whole way through, you'll be good. You'll get that.
Yeah.
The other one I thought kind of fit what you were going through, with someone watching over you and looking at you from beyond the realm and making you go to different realms and see different things and watch over things, is the Oath of the Watchers. Which is an interesting. You get things like Alarm, Detect Magic, Moonbeam, See Invisibility, Counterspell, Non-Detection, Aura Purity, Banishment, Hold Monster, and Scrying are the spells you end up gaining from that. The Watcher's Will. You invest your presence in a warding power of your faith. As an action, you can choose a number of creatures seen 30 feet up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. For 1 minute, you and the chosen creatures have advantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, simply by being in your presence. Abjure the Extra Planar. You can use your channel divinity to castigate unworldly beings. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and each aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend within 30 feet that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turned creature must spend its turn moving as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly end its move in a space within 30 feet of you. For its action, it can use only the dash action. And if there's nowhere to move, the creature can only take the dodge action, so it cannot fight you.
I still think Conquest seems more the...
Right, I was just saying that you're being watched over and you're having to go to all these places and these things and what happened to you, that's kind of an extra planar thing, which is Watchers. But Conquest, I think, works.
So you got your choices. Is that how you're gonna
Was I
select?
supposed to get any more spells at level 3 or something?
Yeah.
No, just go to manage your spells and you'll see.
Yeah.
Me, I've got to choose another spell right now too.
You got any spells, Andy?
No.
Yeah. So this guy is always picking martial classes, and in one of the campaigns, he's telling me I need to watch out because he's finally gonna do magic, and he's like a math wizard in real life, so I can only see now.
Math wizard will just do the math for everyone.
He's gonna optimize and hit me with all the spells at full optimization.
I'm gonna take Sanctuary because it's thematic.
You already have a sanctuary.
No. Because that's when I'm in battle with my old lady. Like, nah, you're not allowed to touch her.
yeah.
Yeah, nah. If you're trying to go after her, you're gonna have to come through me and my will. You know,
I like that.
you're gonna have to do it.
My girl all wrong. Or again like that, I'll stab you with a soldering iron.
So, I'm going to take Sanctuary. But luckily I can switch it out every day, so I can go to Inflict Wounds or whatever.
Oh, it's like a rotating.
With Clerics, every day when you wake up, you can pick off your spell list.
Reapply or whatever.
You just, okay, I'm not going to take that one today, I'm going to take this one. The only ones you can't do that with are your cantrips. Actually, no, I think you may be able to do that too.
Plus, can't you prepare your spells
I
after
always
long
did it
rest?
where you could change your
Yeah, I
cantrips.
think you can do that with your cantrips too. But there's a bunch of cantrips I don't really need right now. And actually, I think I'm going to swap one of them out because I now have this thing that I got to keep maintained, and it's a hell of a lot of effort to fix it with a forge. So I'm going to take Mending to fix the card up if something happens. It'll be a lot easier than having to hammer out adamantine.
Yeah, boy, he'd be there for quite some time unless you roll nat 20s on those.
But also, I was like, well, but it's adamantine, so.
You know how much he would have to heat that to get
Yeah, no, but like, how much is it gonna?
It's not that it can't take damage, it's just very resistant to critical damage.
Yeah.
In the way that I do like card damage and ship damage is like, even if you hit it, you have to hit over a certain damage threshold for it to actually take damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure an adamantine card's got a pretty good threshold.
Oh, it does.
Which Honey must ask.
I'm doing it right now, but you guys are level.
Yeah, that's right, DM. Get on your game.
What was it before we rolled? He was like, yeah, you need to get ready. You're late. But I mean, before you do it, still gotta get ready. Leaf's card at home. You right?
Yeah, so right now, I like my Toll the Dead. I'm going to keep that going.
Okay.
I think I'm going to Mending, Guidance, and on my cantrips. I'm going to go with Bane. I still got my Cure Wounds. Guiding Bolt, which has been like, stupid rogue.
Hey, Greg, where did you say it was the 4 different seasons?
Oh, so you actually have to go to Manus character, go to the race page, and then when you go over there, it has the things you need for the seasons. Just screenshot that, or write you a quick bulletin for the different phase that. Yeah.
Take a screenshot of it here.
So, Eladrin Seasons. Autumn is peace and goodwill. When someone's harvest is shared with all. Winter, contemplation and dollar.
For like the face numbers.
So the racial traits
Should be,
Actually, like, it doesn't get. That's.
Let's see it.
Yeah, it's not there. It gives you a personality basis, but
Did they already update it? Because I know they have 2 versions. They have like the legacy version and the new
I'm looking at
one.
the standard right now. Here we go. Eladrin traits, creature type, elf, size medium, speed 30 feet, dark vision 60 feet, fate, ancestry,
Oh, wait, here it is.
face step at 3rd level. Okay, so autumn. Immediately after you use your face step, up to 2 creatures of your choice within 10 feet of you must have seen a wisdom saving throw or be charmed.
Where are you finding it?
I went to the race details here, actually.
Eladrin details?
And it should be on your character sheet under features and traits, too. For winter, when you use your face step, 1 creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet of you before you teleport must have seen the wisdom saving throw or be frightened. For spring, you can touch 1 willing creature within 5 feet of you. That creature then teleports instead of you, appearing in an unoccupied space within 30 feet. So if someone's in trouble, you can be like, oh, get out of here.
That's the part. That's the part I need to focus on. Is face steps for each season. Yeah. Should find it here.
And then face step for summer, immediately after you use face step, each creature you can see within 5 feet of you takes fire damage equal to your proficiency bonus. So you just kind of superhero landing with fire.
instant transmission fireball combo.
Kinda. Just a little weaker. But there's no save against it. They just take it. So it's always good. When you get into a bunch of goblins, you just kind of show up and boom, all that. Look like he's gonna throw goblins at our OB asses.
Good.
I mean, we weren't supposed to run into a freaking.
We weren't supposed
You
to
were
beat it.
supposed to.
But we weren't supposed to.
Yeah, you were supposed to flee from it. We were talking about this yesterday. Like, we had the whole
No one ever
thing
runs.
planned out. I was like, this is going to be bad, so they're going to have to run.
Test ran it and went totally different in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, and then you guys were like, fuck it,
But
we're
if
going
we
to
don't
jump in
fight
and
it
still.
here, then it's a totally different scenario.
Which I called, but I didn't know how
ours-
different it was going to
Yeah. Ours mostly relied on the fact that nobody had rope and we were in a sewer.
My bad, dog.
So that is like, we just see him on the street, then we don't need rope. We just, it's a lot easier.
Saltmarsh. We hit fast travel through Saltmarsh on that one.
be. Yeah. Oh, man, it was still good, though. I was just like, oh, all right. And then when you were like, after the session, you were like, so level 2? I was just like, didn't plan on it, but you guys were supposed to, so yeah, that's a milestone for sure. Yeah, here you go. Case made.
Case dismissed.
Right?
Vinny wins again. Vinny wins again.
Oh, we need the case.
These poor youths.
What's the you?
Alright, so anything else we need on character progression for anyone? Well, I've got all
Just occasionally reminding me of all that stuff that you threw at me real fast.
Well, you got it now.
Yeah.
It should be under your features and traits, so double check.
Well, I just I found it. So I've got my little cheat sheets here, so I can
quick scope.
quick scope it. Yeah.
Otherwise, that's pretty straightforward elvish stuff. You resistance to being charmed, or you can actually just end a charmed effect, or avoid it. Trance, keen senses. I mean, all of that's pretty basic. It's self-interest out. So, me, I haven't looked at my Durger stuff in a little while, but I'm pretty sure. I do like my dark characters turned light, / just have their own code.
Oh my god.
Big old gorilla Hidoshi that just jumps up and flies off of things.
I feel like if you did, you'd have to go monk and be like the Monkey King or Goku.
I debated on being a monk for this campaign because I never play monks. I love them, but I don't
You
get
could always
to play
play
them.
class later. Edok just learns the art of the hands.
Do you seriously want Edok to just be like throwing down like a tavern brawler? I mean,
I would
come
not
on.
care. I would not mind it. He could be the cooler.
I will forge my own knuckle dusters, okay? Like, I will have brass knuckles for weapons and just rock some people's faces. This is gonna happen now. No, I'm actually really thinking that Claire Lock could be interesting, but I gotta find a patron type thing to do. It's gonna be a lifespan. Resilience. Yeah. I have advantage on being able to avoid the charmed or stunned condition. Yeah. I forgot about that. You want to throw a monk at me? Let's do this.
Starlock!
No. Like, I know I'm going to do level 4 and if it takes some sense. I can't think of a proper. I can't think of a proper feat to add to this character right now.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, like, I vary it between, like, I use the stats or, you know. Is there something, like, with the, either based off the gear I've collected or whatever?
Stats like this, you don't really need a whole lot.
But I was gonna say, if you were looking at feats, you could always take like either a fighting style for something, something for your accuracy or pressure feat since you are using your hammer?
See, for me,
Or add
I
spell
like
slots?
I like having the alternate of like for this character. I'm more thinking like he's just the toughest guy on the street that had to come up from because I told you about like resilient.
Okay.
So I can add saving throws too.
Okay.
Because if I do like resilient strength, then I get up to 16, and I get a proficiency in strength saving throws. Then if I already
The other ones give you like 2 HP per level, so you know where to go.
Well, eventually, like the whole thing is I can heal myself.
True.
And if I'm just resilient to all types of damage, like if by level 8 I could have strength, con, wisdom, and charisma saving throws proficient. And then I would also have a 16 and an 8. And con wouldn't work very well, but it's like I said, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I could just boost stats at level 4 to get better modifiers that actually help my character. Like this one, I've got decent spells. I gotta start using Bane more often. It's a good spell.
Yeah. Pretty early on, lower stuff.
Yeah, when they don't have a lot of good modifiers to hit you.
Yeah, definitely kind of one of those.
What's that thing called when you put it on like a front of a truck or something that like is used to like ram shit? It's not a battering ram, is it?
Push bar.
Push bar, yeah.
Push bar.
Yeah, but yeah, early on, people are normally thinking about doing damage and everything else, but it's trying to prevent people from hitting you.
As you should have with a martial class.
Right. Or just in
Or
general,
barbarian.
kind of like everybody's just kind of like, you know,
Yeah, you
if I
got
can kill it, then I don't have to worry about what it does.
Yeah, you've got a DPS role where I'm a damage support, and then we've got Speedy McGee with his flash stepping over here. Yeah, just go. What do you need? What do you need? But yeah, with that kind of stuff, and then he can DPS, but he's not very stout in the AC department. So you
18.
oh. I'm at 19, but I would be 18 if I didn't magically infuse it.
Yeah, we're all pretty
Not terrible.
No, not at all.
Worse.
Do you guys want
That's
to
why we got through that damn thing.
beefier creatures? What I'm saying?
Oh, what did you do with that last time?
I'm gonna add 2 of them this time.
I'm gonna do my best.
There you go.
I'm level 2 now, so I can take 2 of them now.
1 level of each of you bitches.
Bring it on!
Alright.
Did you ever notice how when our characters are supposed to keep their fucking mouth shut, nobody does? Like, come on, guys!
Yeah, but then
As a DM, I know the impending threat of, okay, white dragon. Damn it!
but you know what's crazy though? Like,
This is all your fault!
literally, like, you guys have both difficult fights. The difference was one party was well equipped because they had their their shit in order. One party
We had enough charisma that we should have been able to.
to negotiate because
Negotiate.
these were the talkers.
And then
But
it's like,
the guys,
what if I
So
call her a
we were the
bitch?
well-equipped ones?
I wish you wouldn't.
yeah, and these other
That
guys
would be us.
who are more charisma leading. One of them decided.
Like a booger at the guy in the middle of the negotiations.
You say that this group is not the charismatic group, but we've been wheeling and dealing the whole time. Like, intelligently making
But you guys
decisions.
are also like, you guys are more like the coolers. I got a group of coolers. You know what I mean?
We're resourceful.
Yeah, I got guys who could
We're
talk.
survivors.
You could walk the walk and talk the talk. These guys, they can't walk or
dance.
talk right now.
Although I'm all of these guys at the same time, too.
So you make me proud and yet disappoint me, Andy.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Great
Fine
character.
line.
That's a great play right there. You made me proud and disappoint me. This is never going to be boring.
Right. All right. So you guys are all set. So
Yep, doing Lola.
All right. So you guys not on the same account for your D&D Beyonds?
No, she has a room.
Okay.
It's alright. I'll,
Yeah, they're married, not, you know.
I didn't know. We literally all use
We're
the
not
same
gonna
account.
I know, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not married, but we're all on the same account. Jake's like, I feel like we're married. Can I get one of those Heinekens?
So let's see here. She has a +2. She forced. She would have more HP than me. Yes. Yeah, she'd be at 20.
Wait, let's see. Because I want to know. Because I don't think I would be able to, but I might be able to level up here and just have you do it.
Yeah, I think you can actually. So
yeah.
just take level 2 ranger.
Okay. Do you know what she would pick at level 2?
I don't think she gets a whole lot of benefits at level 2.
She gets a fighting style.
Two weapon.
2 weapon? Alright.
Probably get like a spell or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna check her spells.
It's like
Yeah, she gets
talk with animals.
2
and that kind of
spells.
stuff
You want to
like
pick
that.
those?
I'll go through the actual character sheet for that.
Get there whenever there's no, that's a cute.
That's something Breezy would do.
Take alarm and ensnaring strike.
Yeah, that's
Because at that point, if she shoots her bow and
She
gets
can't be
somebody locked
surprised.
down, then you can roll in and he can roll in and do some shit. And I don't have to be in the fight to do that.
Is the alarm spell like the security alarm, or is that the one where she can't be surprised, like alert?
No, the alarm spell is a security spell that goes off in your mind or audibly.
Yeah.
And she can like wrap it around where we're sleeping and whatnot, so we don't have to have as much of a watch. You know? I think that's just beneficial to us, and she's like a cautious person. Like, ain't nobody can sneak up on my ass. You know, like shit like that. So I think we'd go with that one. I only have 2 known spells, so that's the ones with alarm and snare and strike. So I'm gonna actually go back once this is completed, and then I'll go back into her character again. You. Her spells are there. We're good.
Alright.
She didn't gain any HP.
Alright,
She
so
seems
let me
like it
check.
went down.
So let me check this, because this happened to one of my characters yesterday, because I don't know if you guys
She
picked
might be
milestone.
old.
Yeah, and I was going to say that's what happened to them. They were on manual instead of fixed.
Yeah, I put Adok on fixed.
Yeah, she has it on manual, so I'm going to put it on fixed for her. So it should, if you refresh
should
it,
be
should
like
be good now.
20.
Yup, it is. It's 20 now.
It is.
So how far do you want to take the cart out of town?
Before resting, we were what, mid-afternoon?
Yeah, it was like 5,
basically.
6 p.m. when you guys were leaving. Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a whole.
Yeah, that's right. Because lunchtime
went to
was
the
when
forge,
we
you made the
finished the
horn.
fight.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But even before the fight, you guys
I was crafting that horn all day.
Yeah.
You guys were getting clothes made and stuff like that.
Right. So but it was still like
So probably evening time.
lunch, early afternoon.
I think
Yeah,
that would put
because that's
us.
the last episode. It was like 5 or 6 when you guys talked to the magistrate.
Okay, that makes sense.
I think we'd probably go about 2 hours out then. Like I have
2
improved
hours out.
dark vision, so I could continue us
Yeah,
on
yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, all of us.
I got 120. So like I could see a little ways down the road
You
for
got
us
the
to
helmet
keep going.
too, so you're driving.
Yeah, I can drive for a while, but I think I want to be far enough away that it's not easy for us to get walked up on by somebody that saw what we got. And what's the speed?
40.
50. No.
Yeah, the speed's 40 if you
40.
keep standing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: did we buy horses to go out front, or are we still on our own?
I'm gonna wave over that because you guys said you were going to, so I'm gonna see you guys have
So
to.
yeah, we'll spend a couple gold.
Yeah.
Like, how much gold would you want us to spend on those horses?
Sure, because you keep in treasury. Since you guys probably wouldn't have went all out because you wouldn't need it to, I'd say you get just like 2 regular horses, so probably 100 pieces, 50 a piece for both.
That's actually expensive horses.
Well, I mean, have you seen like how horses are in the real world? They're like such.
Horses prices are through the roof.
Well, no, because I found look. I was dating an equestrian once, and she literally told me
Well, they're
like
expensive.
$1 million horses. I'm like, how's $1 million horse?
There's
They're
a set
right
price
there.
for
Well, we're also in
horses.
Saltmarsh,
Everywhere.
so they do more boats and stuff. So if someone's got a horse, it might actually be like
It's rare.
Yeah.
rare. War horse usually goes for about 400. Draft horse for 50. So I would say 2 draft horses. They run at 40 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I knew what I was
And
doing.
we would need big horses to look like he can pull this massive metal cart.
It's on wheels. It's not much resistance. Moved it up real good.
I'm just gonna put one donkey out front and call it a day.
Wasn't this thing like semi-magically autonomous style?
It is, but we don't want people to
We're
know
not trying
that.
to. We're low profile.
See, and this is what happens every group. The group's like, we're gonna be low profile. The one guy's like, hey, look at us, we got cool shit. Hey, come and rob us, please. Bitch, it got wheels, and they spin when it doesn't move.
Yeah, the horses are for effect, but it also gives us a bit of an alternative if something happens. You know, because draft horses can carry us and all our gear. If we really need to, or we can attach it to another cart if something happens to this later. So,
Or it also gives us a means, like if somebody needs to run off and get something, they have a horse.
yeah, and if we get overturned somehow or something like that, like we did to it in the first place, that was heavy as shit to pick up.
Yeah.
So having a horse to help pull it back up on its wheels, definitely a good way to go. So I think, yeah, okay, so
And
100
don't
gold.
forget, it has a wind system. It's a little stone thing on there, so you guys can potentially use it around the tree.
Dope. Alright, so 100 gold, gone.
Alright. So,
Currently, guys, for the benefit of the group to know, we have about 7,200 at our disposal. Because we got the 5,000 advance, we got the 5,000
Yeah.
pay and the 2,500 advance.
this is pretty much like your.
Oh, I thought it was we just we got 5,000 and was the half up front, and then we're getting 5 when we finish.
No,
I
5,000
wasn't there for session 1, so I don't know.
So
5,000 was the original payment we received for getting her to Saltmarsh.
and then
Oh,
you took
okay.
another on top of that
and this
for the
was the
half
next
payment to go. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So when we arrived, we're supposed to get 2,500 more.
So altogether was still 10, but it was just way different.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, and I'm not. So we've got a couple of options here. As far as I know, what I've got in the carriage right now is like blankets, incense, candles, rations, and fire starting materials. So anything we want to put in there, we can definitely handle.
Would you, for the 2 hours you were driving, would you been taking like main roads, back
I
roads?
think I would spend 2 on a main.
Okay.
Just to get a bit of distance, like
yeah.
dashing full speed, because it's not going to affect the horses that much because they're not actually pulling.
I was gonna say, do you know what your full speed is? I think the horses
It's
would.
80 on a dash.
Oh yeah, but I was saying like your full speed, like.
No, I'm referring to normal speed.
Yeah.
Don't want to run the horses over.
Yeah,
I see that. No, I'm going at the horse's full speed.
Yeah.
The horse's full speed is 80 on a dash.
Okay.
So a fast travel pace with the horses for 2 hours on the main road. And then I think I would take us off by about an hour if we find a side road, or
So,
like use an hour to get back into some area to camp off the main drag.
Well, it's still like a swampy marsh area, so you would see like.
2 hours out, we're still at swamp.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you would still see like some roads and stuff. You wouldn't pull over marshlands. Not too wet.
I would not put this heavy ass cart in the marsh.
You sure, man? Just kidding.
So, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice a little of my personal downtime or whatever, and I'm gonna take just 4 hours instead of 2. I'm gonna try and get us as far out of the swamp as I
That
can.
puts you around the outskirts of another small settlement. If you're doing it that way.
But it's a small place. I mean, like we could still be a little bit out.
Like another
we're
small
not
town.
kind of-
Yeah, so you guys could either venture into the town or stay on the outskirts.
Once I can see it
Yeah,
in the distance,
yeah.
I don't think we're ready to deal with more political bullshit right now.
Yeah, that's a good spot to.
So maybe back off a bit so we're not in visual sight,
Okay.
and then pull off to the side and find a good dry high patch to camp on.
There's a hill you guys could probably roll up on if you guys want to sit on top of a clearing, or there's like a little meadow place you could guys sit off to with like a river nearby.
Can Demetria do a little survival check around the area and see if she can spot if someone else has used it recently?
Yeah, actually. Go for it.
Let's see here.
You checking the
Gonna be,
clearing or the meadow?
Let's go with the meadow, so in case we have a couple of trees or high grass or something that we can actually kind of get down behind.
Alright.
That's a 14.
14. So she noticed that there are fresh tracks here, and it seems to belong to about 3 people. One of the sets of footprints that she sees
probably belongs to someone of a medium build, not too tall, probably about 6 feet due to the suit size.
Human.
Yeah, and then the other one, just a little shorter, maybe about 5'8", 5'9". And then she sees these big set of feet prints, which probably belongs to someone who's about 7 feet. So a little.
And so we're looking at akin to us then. So probably 2 humans and a Goliath. You got a big fucking guy, and then you got a couple of regulars. I mean, what are you gonna do? We gotta go ahead. We gotta get our sleep on. I mean, we've been in the back. He's been up all night.
Yeah, I mean, we out here in it's nighttime, so I don't think anybody's really coming around. Everybody gotta sleep sometime.
Okay, well, don't worry about it, sweetie. I'll go ahead and put up a little thing around us to make sure no one comes close that we don't know about. Okay? And otherwise, I don't know, but I think we got enough smell out that we can kind of lay in the back or whatever. Do we want to watch?
I mean, maybe we leave the ladies inside and
Well, you don't think I can handle myself?
I mean, I think we can, but I figure we give them the nicer amenities, and then we can sleep outside like men's under the stars.
The Durger is already like splayed out on the roof.
Oh, that's funny, because I was going to say, as soon as you say that, I was going to say Little Blue's going to be on the roof, but if you're splayed on the roof, Little Blue's just going to be right next to you.
Armor,
She's going to be up there making roof angels. This is
I
like...
can sleep, right? I need the...
Meditation, yeah, trance, yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
so
so
it's
you
like
need
one
to-
eye open, right?
Well, one eye open, 2 eyes open.
Yeah, so if somebody comes up, like I can stand watch, but still in trance, right?
Yeah. Ish. Yeah, I mean,
And
you just occupy your time.
trance.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think Deidre will take the preferred as she's a bit of a lady.
So
She's gonna go inside with Little Blue.
Okay.
And
I will take these watches. I'm not really sleeping. Just one eye open as well.
alright, whatever. I'm gonna lay here.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep under the cot, just in case it rains. I don't want to get wet.
Alright. So as you guys are resting, I would say...
She's gonna cast alarm around the outside in case we get approached.
Alright. And I would say about maybe 2.5, 3 hours pass. She hears a little jingle from her alarm going off in her ears.
Alright, she's gonna take her sword and like knock the roof. Like, hey!
Yes.
Hey!
Well, these is...
Someone's close! Fuck. Alright, what's up?
Yeah, I get ready.
Who's there?
And as you guys are getting yourselves together, you see 3 people coming in from the clearing. You see what appears to be a changeling, a fire genasi, and a Goliath walking out.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, saw your footprints earlier.
Oh, well, when we left, we didn't expect anyone to be here. Well,
It's one of the dry spots. People trouble,
I don't blame you.
What do you got? What do you need? Y'all want some grub or something? We set a fire. I don't know. I ain't got a problem with you, unless you have a problem for us.
No, don't mind, we're just trying to come rest, but if you want to make merriment, we can. But allow me to introduce myself. I am as Soit, and these are my associates. The Goliath goes, "What's up, Titus?" And then the fire genasi goes, "Artist Rot."
All of that sounds like a disease I've cured. So,
They kind
I'm
of
gonna try to like
Biggie, someone needs curing.
Fiery, and Two-Face. So, well then.
And as soon as you say Two-Face, the changeling goes, "That's way funnier than you think it is." But yeah.
I mean, you got a couple of colors going on there, man.
But yeah, what are you guys up to? I brought food and stuff, so not like I meant to hand it.
Feel free to eat yours, and if you choose to share, you choose to share. But fair warning, we're gonna stay where we are. We keep what we keep because that's ours.
That's fair. I don't want none of your items as long as you don't come after my items.
Very well. I'm gonna look over to make sure my horses are still there.
They're still there. Well, they had just walked in, so I'm gonna say the alarm was
warn them for the...
And I'm gonna look around with my dark vision beyond wherever the firelight is or whatever, and see if I can see if there's anyone else watching these
Give me a
three
perception check.
Alright. That's the thing. Alarm only has a certain amount of range.
I'm gonna check too I'm staying underneath the card, like,
You're underneath the cart?
yeah.
Yesterday's tables, today's carts?
I'm going to use one of my divine sense.
That's for the good and evil?
It says, as an action, you can protect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or the known location of any celestial, fiend, undead, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Okay. So, what'd you roll for your perception?
12 for me and 16 for DJ.
And what'd you roll for yours?
15.
Alright. And yours, divine sense, right?
Yeah, it just happens.
Alright, so we're gonna get to yours in a second. You guys don't see anyone else in the clearing. No one associated with these guys. You don't see anyone like stalking out the group or observing you. For your divine sense, you do see that these three individuals are giving off celestial energies.
Oh, the three people themselves.
Yeah.
What is this?
What's what?
These creatures, I don't know what they say to be. They're celestial in nature.
Fiery, Biggie, and Two-Face?
All three.
Are you saying this loud enough for them to hear it, or just amongst yourselves?
Just
Okay.
Just
amongst yourselves. Right?
Hey, Tails. Keep that ball ready. Yeah.
now. So I'm detecting good and evil. So like, do I know if they're good or evil?
Oh, that's two separate spells, brother.
No, it's the same one.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
You detect good and evil, and it also says until the end of your turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or the known location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
So the alignment you get for the Goliath is lawful good, and the alignment you get for the other two are chaotic neutral.
That's
They're all celestial.
So, big guy, who y'all calling your leader three, or y'all kind of like a democracy?
We work together.
Alright, so,
I kind of keep these two out of trouble.
I figured the goody guy like you probably does code and all that jazz, probably, right? So, part of heaven you fall from?
Well, to be honest...
Are you making passes this one?
Wait, what? Are you taking a pass at this one?
You think I could climb the tree that is you fucking galoot?
I was asking a pub table, but I don't know what Enoch said. Well,
You're trying to drink a water there?
how holy of a man are I?
I mean, take it as you want, but I'm being quite literal. My boy over here took a look at your, well, it sounds bad too. Took a look at your inner sources, your bit of aura, and says that y'all have a celestial air about you.
Yeah, about that. And he looks at the changeling. This one's responsible for that, and this one, well, as he points to the fire genasi, actually got cursed with his godhood.
Godhood?
Yeah.
You know, I hold up my hammer. I'm like, my God is the sound of the forge. So I respect people that have their own code, but that's a little awkward to just see walking around three godhoods. Well, how'd that happen?
Us walking around?
No, the godhood thing, of course.
Well, this asshole here, we were traveling to Carcery eons ago, it seems like. And, well, when you know, bit of luck, he killed a demigod there named Raiden. And unbeknownst to the asshole at the time, Raiden through the fight because he didn't want to be the god of Carcery, which locked him in there. This asshole, on the other hand, let's just say his mother was a goddess and he achieved godhood on his own, turned me into a fucking mayor, then made me a goddamn king, and he, as a favor for annoying me, he's like, you know what, friend? What if I use my mother's influence to turn you into a god too? So once he ascended to the god of chaos realms, he made me the fucking god of Goliaths, begrudgingly.
So you are all three gods.
Unfortunate.
I am a man of faith who has lost his god. Is there any way you may help with this?
As soon as you say that, Artist Rot just goes, trust me, you don't want help from them. They're all sisters.
And it just like, literally has like a pipe and a flagon as you listen to this story. You all kind of fucked.
We are fucked.
So,
The three front gods, this is great.
how do I say this? The fuck you doing here?
Well, we only get a limited time to stretch our legs, and this is it. I get a break from Carcery, and the Goliath goes, I get a break from the Holy Mountains, and the Champion goes, and I get to run wild free from Limbo!
You choose to spend your time in this meadow.
Well, it's one of the places we happen to come
What's
across.
wrong with the meadow? I chose the meadow. What's wrong with the meadow?
What is special about that?
And then the chasing backs him up. What's wrong with the meadow? I chose the meadow too. What's wrong with the meadow?
Stop it.
No.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet out here. Take a stroll.
What is special about meadow?
I don't.
It's just meadow.
It's
Why
peaceful.
would we have three gods walking around meadow that we just happen to be?
Well, it was secluded a second ago.
To be fair, that is why you chose.
Quiet. Stop making sense. It's hurting my head again. Alright. So, question then.
To whom? Or the three of them?
All of you.
Okay.
Why not? You put your three little godly hive minds to work. And by the way, what did you sense off a little blue when you did that?
Yeah, what did I sense off a little bit?
You notice how I like sped past all of that for you to go, hey, wait a minute!
Well, these guys might know a thing about a girl, and if you could tell about them, what do you tell about her?
Yeah, what did I sense about that one?
Well, she's not undead.
Fiendish.
Well, clearly. Partially in nature. Also, lawful evil in nature.
I can go with it.
But yeah, you also get that seems to be an amalgamation of things. She's not just one thing or another, if that makes sense.
So it's fiendish and celestial, it's fiendish and...
As far as that goes, it's definitely fiendish.
Okay.
Lawful evil, and parts of her also seem human. But also seems to be like another race in there. So you might have to roll investigation for that if you want to check her out.
So your little godly hive mind, aside from Mr. Two-Face over there, who just seems to like to cause the chaos, and I dig it, man, but keep doing it, we'll probably have to spar. And
I'm going to spar with God of Chaos.
we have
This I have to say.
we have an interesting individual with us that between the three of you might be able to give a little insight into her nature. Would you mind, Little Blue? Would you mind saying hi?
Hello. And then as soon as she steps out, Artist Rot, the fire genasi, walks right over to her.
Easy there, heat stroke.
No, you don't understand. This
That's
is
why
not
I
good.
asked.
This is not good.
It is not good.
This is why I
This
asked.
situation is not good.
She's under my care, so regardless, I have to do my best.
Oh, you're gonna do a lot more than your best.
Well, we'll fucking boost me up, then.
Then what? What
Got
is
it.
not good?
This one here seems to have traces,
Of the five-headed matron.
if not one of the 5 heads. The blue one.
Yeah, well, I kind of caught that. I'm not colorblind.
I don't want to see. You work in the Underdark. I don't know. Not enough colors though, now. But
Fair.
yes. And she also seems to be mixed with. Seems to be a clone of a human girl and blood of Yuan Ti.
What's that?
You want the wild? That's a dark race that of snake people.
Haven't seen plenty of those around either for quite some time. Also, this probably explains why the goddess herself isn't around. I think fragments of her are also within this chapel. So,
Yeah, more than my best. Got it.
nice to know you guys. But I'm not touching this, because we are also not at our full powers while we're here on this planet.
That means we're not getting any god blessings, I guess. I mean, what kind of god could give a blessing and still call himself a god? Oh, wait, but they're not. They say they're gods, but they can't even give a blessing, you know?
The story of my life.
And as you say this, the Chainson goes, well, I don't know about Sparky over there, but I didn't say nothing about that. And you just see the Goliaths kind of just begrudgingly like, no.
Whoa. Two-Face over here is trying to talk sense. I mean, so that's
You don't
already
want his
interesting.
help, trust me.
Well, what about you, Biggie Smalls?
I mean, if you got some wisdom, you want to impart or something, wow,
Little boost, little.
forget about it.
I mean, what you got?
If
I
you
mean,
want
we don't know you much, but we can see what kind of pledges and deals. I've heard about a lot of deals from where I'm from, but I got some vengeance to usurp on that.
well, if it comes to a good fighting, you got vengeance, maybe I can help you along those lines, but as far as your situation here, and he says this telepathically to you, you, and you, ditch it or kill it.
Made a pact, man. I can't. I've at least got to kill off what is after her so I can make a good decision. Because if it's who it is, then I mean that's not my fight until it becomes my fight. That's just. I have my own code of honor on that. She needed help. I gave help. She's still under my care.
The idea of also pissing off the head of Tiamat is not attractive.
Well,
This is kind of what you call a no-win situation. Damned if do, damned if don't.
and he breaks the telepathic link, and you kind of see him look at the other two guys. We're gonna take a huddle real quick.
That's gonna be interesting. How low can you go, buddy?
And you see him kind of just limbo at the knees, holding a perfect plank.
Impressive.
I am a god. And then you see him bend again at the ankle, still not touching the ground.
He's God of Limbo!
How low can you go?
He's God
That
of
should be
Limbo!
low enough to talk to your compatriots.
Wait a minute, I thought you were God of Limbo. How is this possible?
God damn it, asshole! That one has a point.
Purgatory does need its games for entertainment, you know what I mean?
Purgatory doesn't. We may have described.
Crazy.
You think I got jokes?
Creates another joint
I
lower.
told you, you keep doing that, we're gonna spar.
Creates another joint lower than the ankle.
There's no other joint
That's
load.
why he creates one.
Just creates one. Oh my god, just plateaus right at the heel. Just I'm not touching ground. Alright, so they huddle off for like 5 minutes. What do you guys do while they're talking amongst themselves?
Kinda don't like it. You got a goody two shoes and then keep a couple of other random chaoses, you know what I mean? probably still hear us with their fucking heads because they were in our heads already. But they're telling us to break what we promised to do. And I don't do that.
These are celestial beings. If it's very different. You must understand. I am a man of faith. It's very vexing for me to go against the will of actual gods.
You sensed it. They're the ones saying it. I ain't seen it yet. You know what I mean?
I don't know what to make.
Well, let's see what they say they can do. That'll be a little more proof in my eyes. You know?
If this thing is really aspect of Tiamat, this child, even sliver of Tiamat, if we were to do something to have her killed or injured, she would be against us, and this would be something we could not escape in any of the realms.
No. You see, lore-wise, would I know that Tiamat is stuck on Avernus?
Lore-wise, you would, but lore-wise, you would, and you can make it up in your mind whether you want to believe the gods or not.
And it's more like, if I know that we kill off a
Didn't he
piece,
just
is
say
it
that
just
she
going
was
to return to her in Avernus, or is this now we're going to find a crystal?
lore-wise, you would know that that's what would happen, but you're confused as to why a piece of her is even in a body of something.
Right,
It's not her
and
aspect.
didn't he just say that she wasn't in Avernus? Like, she's not
That
there.
too.
She's not there.
But
He
to the
just said
span
that
of
to
logic
us.
and character, he could also assume that he could probably send that aspect back because she.
And if you kill her, wouldn't she have to go back to what her deal was?
Why she's not in the deal in the first place? She should have
That's
been
what
able
I'm
to
saying.
leave.
But I also made a promise that she would come to no harm as long as we were trying to figure out what was going on there, and we don't know. If we go up there and we find some people that are trying
against the
to...
deal made with Dragon Queen.
I didn't make a deal with her.
Perception check for you guys to see if Little Blue is around listening.
Well, I honestly haven't made
Well, I'm not trying to necessarily.
hide it from her or nothing.
Okay, so you guys aren't talking freely amongst her then?
Well, it's like our group is together,
Yeah.
and I want our group to know what we're thinking. And
Okay.
if she's
we're a
like,
little off to the
I
side.
just said I made a promise to protect her.
Okay.
Like I'm not going back on what I said.
So she's just sitting there absorbing this as you guys are talking.
Yeah, we're not.
I mean, she's been on our side so far, so I mean,
Right.
kind of.
we're sitting there not trying to
Should I kill the gods?
I don't know.
That's lethal one.
Yeah, I think less fighting for the moment is in our best interest. I ain't trying to fight all the time, but I like to fight. But not right now.
I'm sure there are very much repercussions for killing gods, maybe having to deal with more of them later.
Who says we even can?
I don't want to find out.
So,
You're talking about they don't want to.
am I Mama then? Because you said Tiamat might have been Mama, so am I Mama?
We are not sure. We think you might have part of this and part of that and part of something else.
A lot of deities leave a sliver of themselves with their followers. You may just have a piece, but maybe one of these your sisters might be other pieces. They're saying you might actually be the head that needs to return to the core. If that's the case, then you're far more dangerous than anyone should be allowed to contain. And if we were to do something with you, and it angers you, or the other yous, or the main you, then would you go to bat on our behalf if something happened to you? That's a big question we have to ask.
Well, if you guys don't hurt me, I have your back.
My point, I made a deal with you. I'm not going back on it. I purposely said that until I find out what's going on with you and what you are, I would not allow harm to come to you really. So even if these three decide to pop up and do something about it, I'm going to do my best. And he said we need better than my best to deal with you. So I'm not scared, but I do know what can kill me, and your mama can. For now, I'm not
Maybe
powerful
I
enough.
see if I can talk to Mama.
I'm not sure there's anyone to talk to.
Then maybe not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's kind of a little bit of product, the environment, a little nature, nurture, see you do good things with us, maybe you'll be all right. Who knows?
Okay. And so what do you guys do?
I'm continuously looking at them to see if they come out of their huddle. Yes, we're in ours, they're in theirs.
So they're wrapping up their huddles, and you see the changeling approach you guys.
I immediately step between him and the girl just to make sure that she's not in his direct line of sight of fire or anything.
Alright.
Like, she may be taller than me, but my stout ass is like, so,
the barrel chest
what you all come out to? What you all come out and figure out there, Two-Face?
Well, we're going to assist you the best way possible. My compatriot over there, the Goliath.
Biggie, got it.
Biggie. He's giving you guys these headbands. One for you, you, and you. So 3 headbands. And he says, one time use, so use when needed. It's a headband of protection. So, he hands you the headbands. As you guys receive the headbands, you guys get a +3 to your AC
When we use it.
when you use it.
Is that an item we can find on here?
Like
No.
a one-time boost for how long?
So, one-time boost for an hour. You get +3 to your AC, and you get resistance to like all non-magical physical attacks like your slashing, bludgeoning, piercing. So it basically works like a barbarian rage. And it's +3 to the AC for 1 hour when you use
The
it.
physical damages, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no resistances for like magic, acid, or things like that.
So it's just a
So it's +3 to AC and resistance to standard damage.
Yeah.
+3 headband for 1 hour.
Yeah.
Is it one time or is it every time we put it on? It's good.
One-time use.
So that's the blessing of the mountains then.
Yep, and then here's the one from Carcery. And it seems to be a modified soul cage that he hand draws, just one.
Soul cage.
Between all of us, it's just this one.
Yeah.
There's these hawks or whatever the fuck it is.
So it works like a regular soul cage, but it can trap
Refresh the people at home what a soul cage is, please.
Alright.
You get the fucking Ghostbuster trap?
Yeah, is that what it is? It's like the D&D version of the ghost trap?
Alright,
So
so
across the streams.
Is that an actual item?
soul cage is actual spell, but it's so basically what happens is the spell snatches the soul of the humanoid as it dies and traps it inside a tiny cage and used for a material component.
That's like a soul gem.
Yeah, so you can use a bonus action to drain vigor from the soul and gain 2d8 hit points. You can ask the soul a question, borrow experience in the eyes of the dead. You can use a name, use an action to name a place that the humanoid saw in life to create an invisible center somewhere, so you can basically scry on it for 10 minutes. So this is modified for it to be able to contain deities. Yeah.
Is it still only for 8 hours or is it permanent?
It puts them in there permanently. So it's once they're in the cage, you have to release them from the cage.
Modified soul cage. So
But it can
permanent trap up to deity level.
Yep, for one deity at a time.
Okay.
And then
That's tight.
yeah. And then the other guy, the changeling who's talking to you, and he just smiles and he just tosses Edoc a coin. And he's like, since you keep calling me Two-Face, use this, you know what, we can say that's it. He tosses you that coin.
Huge.
It's a soul coin.
Yeah.
Big soul.
What he gives you is not a soul coin, but he tosses you a coin.
What is this?
It looks like a regular electrum, but what he tells you is not a regular. Yeah, electrum is like the step up from platinum as far as currency goes. But he says no regular piece of currency. He says, trust me, you can use that thing as many times as you want, but I would always try to flip on heads if I were you.
And what's that do from him not actually flipping it?
Okay. Well, you're just gonna have to figure that out.
You saying this is some type of divination item?
I'm saying whatever it is, it's pretty wild.
But he just gave the coin to
Edon. Yeah.
Oh, the Edon. I thought you got the thing.
No, he gave it to Edon.
Divine
Since he keeps calling
coin
him
from
Two-Face.
Two-Face. Encouraged to always flip heads.
It's good when you need to make decisions. Let's just say.
All right.
Can I inspect it real quick?
All right. How you want to inspect it? You doing a
Hey,
front check?
look at me. You gave it to me.
Sides.
All right. So as you look up both sides, you notice that it's heads on both sides, but one side that's head has been pretty scored.
So it's always heads.
Yeah, I guess. So this is, well, I appreciate the blessings. I guess I'll figure out more about it later. But, does that mean y'all are moving on?
We're going to rest here for a bit, and then we'll move on our travels.
Where's your next destination?
Well, we're just going to go where the breeze takes us until our time here is up.
Might find an interesting, hellish thing you want to play with. I know where one is.
Do tell, the changeling says.
A little down there in Saltmarsh. We came from about 4 hours back. There's this creature that tends to like to eat things and grow new body parts because of it. And it's kind of in a stasis or dead way right now, but it's interesting to look at.
We very much killed it.
But the people over there got it and they don't know what it is, so it might be interesting to take a look and see if it's in your, of your godly interests. It's kind of chaotic and mean. You might like it.
Sounds intriguing. Artist, a song. Seems like we might be on our way a little earlier. And so the three of them regroup, and you see them depart ways from you.
Have a good one.
You just see them give you the peace sign and keep walking. So what do you guys do? You guys finish the rest of your long rest?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys finish the rest of your long
Hold
rest.
on, before we do finish the long rest, I'm gonna use the divine sense on the coin.
Alright. You can tell that the coin is chaotic neutral, and that it's an artifact, and that it has wild magic.
I have identified. I can figure out a little more about it.
What is it?
It's wild magic, so that's nuts.
If you use identify, I can't wait to tell them the name of the coin is.
Oh, I'm gonna spend 10 minutes and ritually cast identify
Alright.
before I go back to sleep. These are
So as you do that, you notice that the coin's name is called the coin of fuck you. And you notice that there's a spirit inside of it. And if you flip the coin on the wrong side of heads, it could have disastrous effects for whoever flipped it. And if you flipped it on the right side of heads, the unscored side, it could have great results for whoever flipped it.
In what situation?
It's all chaotic, so it depends on the context of the situation when it's flipped.
So this is a coin of fuck you, which means you either flip for really good or flip for really bad, and it changes the situation.
Like, how would you use that, though, is what I'm getting.
I mean, if you want to
figure it out now?
Sounds like I heard this thing about magic, like wishing, where it can go really good or really bad. Wishes can, but you have to be very specific.
Right.
So maybe whatever situation we're in can either go really well for us or really bad for us if we flip this. I'm not sure either, but it might be interesting to find out eventually.
You want to figure it out now?
No. I'm literally going to put it away.
Alright.
And like tuck it away, and I want it nowhere near Deetria or Little Blue.
Or my bird.
Yeah, that bird's like, maybe I can finally get out of here.
Fight for it! Fight for my freedom!
Do not let the cockpiece talk, or flip coin. It will run away.
Alright, so as you guys go to sleep, you wake up, and I'll say it's early morning, probably about.
One other thing about that.
Yeah.
You said it's sentient?
It has,
Like it has a spirit inside.
Yeah, I did say that.
But you didn't say sentient or not.
Spirit sentient. You
So
can talk to
I
it.
could talk to it if I could.
Could.
Definitely not telling anybody.
Hello, coin.
Alright. So, it's early morning. I say it's probably about 8 a.m. when you guys wake up. And when you wake up, you see little Blue standing on the front of the cart, and it seems to be like she's sniffing the air or senses.
Little Blue, everything all right?
As you keep addressing her, like she seems to not be snapping out of this trance.
Child, little one. I go up to her and
I don't know where she's looking.
kind of light tap her.
She's looking north.
I kind of start going, looking where she's looking, you know.
You see her looking north.
Yeah.
And as you tap her, she kind of like shudders out of it.
Is it okay? Little one?
I sensed something
What?
last night.
How long ago?
Seems to be about 3 or 5 in the fucking morning. I was trying to think like how early in the morning it was.
You've been standing here for hours looking north then?
Yes.
But it doesn't mean too much.
I think I might sense one of my sisters on this plane.
Like in that town? Or like...
Not a good thing for you sisters
North-
to hang out and have fucking tea, or is it not a good time?
I don't know. I don't like the cut of this one's aura.
Can you tell which one?
You see her go back to her trance, trying to sniff. It almost seems like she's concentrating mentally. And she tells you that it's Sylvie.
Sylvie.
Yes.
Which
I had all the names written down in my other notebook, so...
which one is Sylvie, color-wise?
Red.
Oh. She is most hot-tempered, but also, if the memory serves correctly, most like her mom.
Does that mean she also sniffed you out, or?
I'm not sure.
Let me ask you a question. Do you want to see Sylvia?
I have a bad feeling about this.
She's the hot-tempered one, eh?
But we
Very, very evil intentions this one, and very bad.
So we have either a place to avoid or a heading to nowhere to go. 'Cause we're supposed to go way north.
And I'm sensing her way.
That's where you're supposed to be taken to. If we're gonna find the people that are doing this to you, that's where we're supposed to go.
Well, it seems they are already making convergence.
Which we believe to be bad.
No, I'm not sure. This is already the aspect of Tiamat. You're going to tell her no, she cannot be with the other aspects of Tiamat. This is
I'm
going
not
to go
telling
so
her.
well.
I just asked her if she wants to go and she doesn't like her.
She doesn't like her, but it is not an answer. Should we go to her, or should we not go to her? It's your choice. We are protecting you.
I don't know. What would happen if we didn't?
We don't know.
Well, first thing I can think of is possibly your sister would come looking for you and be pissed. Possibly not, though. Don't know if she knows you're here. If you know she's here, it's a very good possibility she knows you're here. I guess our nose probably as good as yours.
Much as I hate to say this, we're not strong enough for this.
No. But she it's not really our problem except to keep her safe. You think other Tiamat is going to be mad and make her sister safe? I don't think so. She may be very feisty and mean and angry, but like sister, at least likes her head. Same thing.
Who knows this country best? I come from below and I don't know the
The one above table, the one person who would have known this area the best is no longer here.
And is in the exit north.
Allegedly. Yeah.
We need a guide. And I don't mean like a kid that point us through the city streets. I mean, maybe there's someone who can give us some type of information. Someone who can say if we're on the right track. I don't even have a guy to speak to right now that can actually. The guys last night said it's a bad idea to even be with Little Blue, much less put 2 and 2 together.
This is true, but again, broken hard place.
How long does alarm last?
8 hours.
Okay.
So that's probably about up.
Alright, so right before it goes up, you hear the. Well, you would, but Demetria would hear the jingles go off of the alarm.
More visitors. I look around.
So as you look around, you just see one silhouette coming up from the clearing, and it's the captain.
Captain.
Oh, from the ship.
God damn it! Oh, look, I don't want any trouble. I'm just passing through.
Yeah, yeah.
How in the world did you find us here?
I didn't. I got kicked out of town, and I've been walking forever.
You walk very fast.
Not really. You guys got here within 4 hours. She took like 12 hours to get here.
So, hey, Cap. You alright?
Last time I seen you guys, you kidnapped me, then you got me thrown out of a fucking bar and kicked out of the city. I kind of have options right now. Where
Is
to?
that a no?
No, this is Captain Whitecrest, Marion Whitecrest.
So here's the deal.
She would have been the lady that got kicked out of the bar when you met them.
Here's the deal, Whitefeather.
It's Whitecrest.
Okay, Whipcrest. You can get a ride and we can take you to the town. Or even further if you're useful enough. You point us to somebody that can give us information. A wizard, warlock, I don't care. Someone who can give me a bit of advice. And I get you to a place where you can get a boat and try to find yours.
Sounds like a deal. But what type of advice you're looking for, so I know which direction to point
As I
you?
said, divination of some sort, right and wrong.
Alright.
Knowledgeable lore, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, there's a few people up the coast. There's one guy in Fandolin I know.
That's what, a week or two away?
North, yeah.
Looks like we're still going.
How cold is it in Finland?
It's not.
That is not too far north.
Is it the base of the mountains?
Is it?
The mountains around are covered in snow. Ice spires and peak are up there.
Yeah, but it's still south of where you guys are heading to. By a lot.
It's not cold because it's north. It's cold because it's tall.
So you get a ride, bit of food, and you make introductions at the other end.
Fair enough.
You do not kill you if you fuck with me, right?
At this point, I don't have a reason to fuck with any of you guys.
You didn't in the first place, but you did.
How did I fuck with you guys?
You let the little bastard stab me.
I wasn't even there for that.
He's your crew, your responsibility, is he not?
He's dead now.
Yeah, he earned it.
Then say he didn't. But I also don't have a ship to go back to because work took it. Thanks a lot.
Not my fault. You let it go to Muni. Your problem.
Just get handle it.
Hey, we gave you a boat to get back. Is it?
Are we gonna try?
Is it your Is your poor seamanship my problem?
Phrase. Grow up, Jake.
Never. It's never gonna not be funny.
And the thing is,
He
like,
said, "See,
a green guy's sitting here with 3 blue guys right now. He's looking at me dead in the face. Seamanship. All right.
the two Navy guys are like, yeah, it's still funny. It's never not been funny.
Your poor seamanship, it does not constitute my worry of your boat skills. Okay? So, if you couldn't get back and get your boat back, nah, my boat.
Look, I'm not here to accost y'all. I just need to get my life back in order.
You know anything about horses?
Well, I wasn't always on a boat, so yeah.
You can earn your food by taking care of the horses. The ride, the introduction at the end gets you the ride. Taking care of the horses gets you the food.
Okay. No.
Very well. Sleep well. I'll kill you in the morning. Let's go.
This reminds me of Bucharest.
You say Bucharest?
Good night. Sleep well. Probably kill you in the morning.
Bucharest is where all the country is from. Nice place. Cold in winters.
Bucharest doesn't exist here.
I'm going for Dread Bandit Roberts.
Oh my god.
Panda Roberts.
Dread Bandit Roberts. Not Dread Pirate, because I'm not on a boat.
Yeah.
Dread Panda, that's even better.
Yeah.
Dread Panda Roberts.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, I'll just get up in the driver's seat, make sure the horses are all hooked up and whatever. Y'all go wherever you want, but I gotta drive.
Alright, so there's 2 ways we can do this. Do you want to accumulate the downtime between here for the 2 weeks to Fenelon, or do you guys want to make stops along the way?
I think we should stop
You should roll for it.
I can still do that, but I want to make sure, how do you guys...
I don't want to spend a shit time traveling, because that's not fun.
How do you run downtime during travel? Can we train for things to happen?
And that's what I was going to say, because I take inspiration as far as downtime from your playthrough. So I was going to see you guys could do that while you're traveling, and I could just have you guys make the appropriate rolls for that.
Yeah, I think that's probably the most efficient storytelling way to get that done. Unless the people at home want to see a lot of pointless fucking...
it wouldn't be pointless, because I have...
farming.
I wouldn't say... Well, farming for XP, yeah, but, I mean, plot development, whatever.
Yeah.
Because you guys could either...
We have had some really cool shit happen on those occasional stops, so yeah, that's why I don't think they should be eliminated. But
that's what I'm saying.
So here's what we
need to stop for provisions occasionally. So we got our rations right now.
So do you guys? All right. So for how much do you guys have for the rations?
You said it's 2 weeks to get up there.
Yeah.
We have 52 rations right now.
All right. So do you guys?
5 people, 2 weeks. We're not going to.
Is that including my rations and his rations?
This including.
That's the 50 that I was given, and then my own 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got. I'm done.
No, I seen your stats. You didn't even equip your basic adventurer shit, Jack. You don't have rations except for the one with the part of this.
What we were given for rations from them was
Yeah,
50 rations, and I had.
When you make your character, you just add the basic adventurer kit, which we give you.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, you didn't. That's why you didn't have rope. Ass.
Why did you get stupid fucking rope?
Because you always need fucking rope.
Because Charlie Bronson's always got rope.
It's Charlie fucking Bronson.
What I like is like no one else in the group.
Just don't bring up the fucking cat.
Oh, my kid didn't come with rope.
I know. When we were, yeah, saw that. I was just
So I
like,
don't need rope. I fly.
also realized that in hindsight.
Yeah, I teleport. I didn't know that.
But I knew that.
Yeah, I knew that, and I forgot about the boots. Look,
Somebody could do it.
you still should have rope, people out there watching from the internet. Always have rope. If Norman Reedus and the other guy from the United States need rope, you need fucking rope.
I just face step out of the way.
Yeah.
It's like,
You can't face step up a mountain.
I mean, if there's ledges and I can see them, I can.
Deetria's got rope.
Up to 60 feet.
She's responsible. Always have fucking
Plus, she wasn't there when
Yeah, but
we did have a
So,
dragon.
as far as carrying capacity and whatnot, we can do whatever we want. If we want to get like
So do
some
you guys wanna,
adventure
like,
gear, healing kits,
travel for 3 days, or you want to restock?
we got
a
a town right next to us.
You guys,
Yeah,
must
we
have-
should check the town out because we were planning on doing that anyway. Stock up there. if we need to. We just stocked up, so we're right outside of
We
the.
didn't really stock up. We just handed a bunch of rations and told them get out.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to the town.
And as far as like weapons and stuff, I can craft that for you guys in a couple of hours. We don't really need much except for some extra spare metal.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting some crappy food.
I can do weapons and armor in like 2 hours, literally.
Okay, well, let's go down and get some metal and other provisions and whatnot, so we're not walking around with just 52 rations and, you know.
Okay, so we're gonna head to town.
Yeah.
Are you gonna visit a smithy for material?
I'm gonna get some raw material, some leather, some metals, and everything I would need to make either sets of like metallic armor or weapons.
All right. So what types of armors do you want to make?
I'm just gonna take regular steel right
Like
now.
a regular steel?
Can we see what the blacksmith has to offer on hand? Like, if he's got any magical weapons or anything, or the armor?
Well, he might have the magical materials and components, but
Is there a store in town that has
that would sell the weapons?
That's
yeah.
what I'm asking for.
Okay.
Wow,
So
he's doing his shit. I'm
you're gonna go over
check
there,
that out. See
check
if
it
there's
out?
some pre-mades.
all right.
I'm gonna spend like 100 gold on just good provisional food.
Okay.
So that's like weeks worth of good food.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it to eat well, so we're never tired yet.
All right. So if you're spending 100 gold for that, I'd say
As long as we have
because like rations are what, like 10 a piece.
They're not even expensive, but no, I'm talking like good food. Like I'm gonna find a way to have like good dried meats and fresh fruit.
So
and
instead of
produce.
worrying about the items, we'll just say for the 2 weeks with the 100 gold, you have that.
Okay.
And I say when you bought the food at the market, they would have given you like a cold bag of holding to keep your meats and food fresh.
Oh, that's
But now also we have a cold bag of holding.
You do have a cold.
that's all I'm gonna cost me. 100 gold. Oof.
When you say shit like that, Jay, it just makes me go, something so wholesome filled with regrets.
How much does the smithy want for the materials, or do I just get however much I want?
How much are you looking for? Because you're looking to make 3 full sets, could be 5 sets.
I just want to have stuff on hand because I have the artisan's blessing. Right.
Is it like half materials you use to make a full set?
I'm looking at that right now. You can use your channel divinity to conduct an hour-long ritual that crafts a non-magical item that must include some metal, a simple or martial weapon, a suit of armor, 10 pieces of ammunition. The thing you create can be something that is worth no more than 100 gold. So I could get 100 gold pieces worth and make 2 items that are worth 50, or I could get like 200 gold worth of shit and make as many items out of
So
that
to break
according to
down, like,
PHP.
how do you want to do that?
No, it just means that whatever I have as far as the amount of material, I'm going to write down. Like I have 100 gold worth, so I could make 1 item that day. I can do this every day, or every short rest.
So that's what I'm saying for the, because that's what I'm trying to figure out how much you would buy. Because I don't know if you
It's
want
up
to
to
make
the group,
quality
that's
for
what I'm saying.
100 gold pieces per person.
I don't know what we need.
Yeah, so
if you need like a suit of armor that's worth 100 gold or less, I can make that for you.
Yeah. So
If he does, I can make it for him. All I need is an hour ritual and enough material. And I can do that like as many times as he'll allow me to do during the day. The other thing we could do is I could buy those materials, and if it's good quality, we can sell it later. It could be a revolving door of yeah.
and I can roll for the quality when you get to it.
Yeah, we've been well, as far as Smith materials.
Smithing.
I can make similar martial
Well, yeah, I know,
weapons.
but I'm just as far as blacksmith materials or gear, equipment, whatever. I don't necessarily need anything at the moment.
I can also make tool sets and other metal objects. So
Though at the same time,
I'm gonna buy some rope.
Yes.
thinking would be another fun weapon.
Okay. You know me, I'm down for fun.
Yeah. So Leonin
Yeah.
have claws.
I can make you some claw gauntlets.
So if I made some like
So-
almost Wolverine-esque kind of.
You want some like animating
I just
claws?
want like one though, because like
Let me look at something.
I have my long sword.
I mean, your claws retract. You're
Yeah,
a
yeah.
cat, so.
Right. But like just what if I'm like wielding a my sword My longsword's two
Yeah,
one-handed, and I can go with the other one.
What I'm saying is, if he's
You know,
coating
two
your nail,
weapons.
but if he's coating your nails, though, I can give you like the cool metal shit to where you can still hold your weapons because you still have to retract and detract your claws to use
So I'm gonna make you some claws. I just gotta know how much he's gonna tell me the materials that work.
Right. Yeah, I got, you know, just that was just a thought I had. I'm like something, even if it was just like a like Street Fighter Vega kind of thing or something.
And you want good materials too, so you could resell later.
There would be.
Yeah, I'm gonna need decent level materials. So it's whatever that level of material up to 100 gold is what I can make, but we can buy as much as you want me to buy.
And you guys do have bread, so I mean, do you want to spend about 300 gold for like good materials?
Which, depending on the quality of materials, I can make what's supposed to be worth 100, but then it could be worth 300 if it's a good make.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, I was thinking like.
And if you want to resell the raw materials, you probably double your money because it's good.
You can also add gold and silver and stuff to it too.
But also, I was thinking
I
like.
know a jeweler.
I'd like
I needed some other tailoring.
that nice
So you're gonna go to another tailor shop?
Yeah.
Best armor I can make
Probably up
is
to like
chain shirt or scale mail.
25, 50 gold.
Who knows? It might be
Just
there.
or chain
Well, I
mail.
know, well, not so much that. I
Someone
was
might
just,
be like trying to get rid of it for
I
free
can
because
only
it might
make it
not
up
fit
to someone
anyone
that's
else.
supposed
well, I was gonna get the
worth
pants altered and then maybe get another pair of two pants and maybe a regular shirt. But no, but I just need
And then the
some,
jewel
I need some
cotton.
regular clothes. No.
I got mythic chain. Right?
We'll find that later.
Oh yeah, you're better off than me as far as
I'm just trying to
It's
get
more
everything,
like a revolving door, weapons,
functional
armor,
and you know,
sell.
trying to
my
get
nice
rid of
clothes and then I
keep
have
the
my
bird.
regular clothes.
If it's high
Try to
quality,
keep the bird, keep the bird.
then we can
Keep the
do
bird,
some
but, you know, I don't
money
want
and have a reason to be going town to town.
Try to get rid of your
That's the
so you're
other
gonna buy
thing
a kill.
is with this revolving potential door, it also gives us a reason to have this big metal cart going town to town.
Yes.
Otherwise, if we're a traveling forge, then people won't look at us like we're crazy.
Yeah. And it plays off our having this good.
Yeah. So, okay.
Alright, so the guy in town, is there any gear, magical I can see, purchase by?
Yes. What type of magical weapons are you looking for?
Let me know how much you need.
I don't know yet. I'm looking for something for a paladin to. I'm dual wielding, so
So magical longsword. or
I have
something?
I have one magical longsword. I'd like to have maybe another.
Okay.
You need something light if you don't
I have a longsword of life stealing right now.
No, I'm saying you need something light if you're dual wielding because you're offhand if you're not like proficient two weapon fighting.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, you're proficient. I mean, dual. If you don't have the dual wielding feat, then you can't use the same size
So it'd be
weapon
like
in
a
both
sword.
hands.
I think I do have that. Hold on. Where's that again? It's under the
You shouldn't have a feat yet unless he grants it to you.
features and traits.
Yeah.
Fighting style.
With you guys' permission, I'm going to spend about 300 gold on materials.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I just need like 15, 20 gold to
Okay.
So,
tailor.
So you would be looking for a short sword or a dagger.
Yeah, that's
I'll
good.
give you 20 for the tailor.
Let me get a short sword.
All right.
Get a magical short sword.
Alright. Give you a few options here.
Or if there's magical armor or shield.
Armor.
With enough time, would I be able to craft magical because I'm doing it with my channel divinity? Like, if I could like spend multiple uses on a single item,
Might take a while. But
like, I know I can only go to 100 with a basic weapon with my thing, but if I spend like 5 uses of my channel divinity, that's a lot of celestial power I'm putting into this.
Yeah. You could do that and give me a religion check.
Let's see if we can do something.
Yeah.
I'll try on.
you're not a paladin, right?
I'm a cleric.
Cleric. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm a force cleric, so my whole thing is like divine forging.
Sauron over here.
Alright. So give me a religion check while I'm looking up here.
Let's say we can do that on the road. Like if he wants to buy something now, but then I can try and make magical stuff
Yeah,
as we
I'm
go
just
to
trying to
sell.
get-
Yeah, I'm just saying, just get the roll out the way. No, I'm just saying to get the roll out the way. But they have a vicious short sword.
Vicious short sword?
Yeah, when you roll a 20 on your attack roll with the weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage of the weapon's type.
That wasn't good.
What'd you get? Oh no, that's fine. Because fill it forward, remember? So, what was your question?
How much was the short sword?
Oh, how much was the short sword? I'd say for this one, because it's also a rare item, you're probably looking at like 1,000 pieces of gold.
I mean, do you think it's worth it? Shit.
Talk 'em.
What color is it?
Blue.
Blue? It's okay, so if I had that plus my life stealing.
You could do more damage in there for only the sword that does the life stealing gives you back.
Right.
So
my main hand would be my life stealing.
And then your offhand would
And
potentially
offhand
do
would
extra
be the
damage.
Extra damage. But right now I'm rocking that drops my AC though, because right now I'm rocking my sacred
Shield.
yeah, no, sentinel shield. I have a sentinel shield.
Which gives you a +2, but you'd have a +1 if you've got the dual wielder feat.
Okay, so it drops
Eventually.
one.
It would only drop 1 once you get the feat.
Okay, but I have to defeat that.
Yeah.
Which is why we dropped.
But that's next level.
Okay, right. Okay, so I can hang on to that. I don't know. You think it's worth it?
Well, that's the thing. Like, if we run into a crowd of little bastards, like, dual wielding is, chop through. But if we run into something serious, you might pull out your shield. So you'd have options.
Yeah.
It's versatile that way.
I'd
But
say for the amount of gold though.
that's, I mean, we have
it, but
we have a long way to go, and we might find something more interesting. Or that might be something I can make for you along the way if we get some decent stuff going. Because that's one thing I am as a warrior is vicious.
yeah. I mean, I'm not hard. It's not like I'm hard up for. I also still have a moon touch longsword.
That'd be a good offhand weapon too.
My offhand.
You have dark vision, so you don't necessarily need to see. But it is magical, so at least does magical slash.
It's actually not.
The moon touch is magical. It's just
magical,
a common
it's just
magic.
common. Yeah. Okay.
You want to try for a trade?
Yeah. How much would you trade me for the moon touch longsword?
Let me see since it is common. Not so much.
But it is a longsword instead over a short sword.
You ran into the GameStop of.
That too.
No.
You get 1 gold off. Instead of running to the GameStop. That's not good.
That's some bullshit.
Long swords usually go for 15 gold just to buy one. So a magical one's probably 10 times that much just to buy it. For that one.
So I'll probably say sell you the sword for like, since it has been used, it's got some dings in it. You don't use your whetstone, so I'll give you like 550 with the trade in.
So 550 for the sword
With the trade-in.
With the trade-in.
I'll leave that up to you because you have 1,000 gold that's yours to claim.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll fucking do that. So,
So 550.
alright, and I'm changing my inventory here real quick.
Yep, it is the vicious short sword. And you're at the tailor's and you're trying to just get clothes.
Yeah, so I'm getting because I had only bought that nice pair of clothes,
Yeah.
not knowing what was going to happen or what we were doing. So I got to get these pants tailored. They, give this thing some room to breathe. And, then I need just kind of walk around everyday clothes, so maybe I get 2 pairs of common clothes. But I got to get them tailored, of course,
Since you're there talking to the seamstress, she's just looking at you like, dear God, why don't you just take the bird off? Because if you're gonna can't wear pants with that bird on your piece, you're gonna need a kilt or something so the little guy can breathe. I mean, not the little guy, but the little bird can breathe.
I mean, I guess I could wear a kilt. I don't know. I never thought about wearing no kilts before.
I mean, you can still be manly in the kilt, though.
Gives you room for the tail.
Not trying to be kilted. So I get some common kilts.
I don't like to be restricted in my movements.
Kilt allow you to be free, and the bird.
Well, we can go that route.
All right. And so
I hate that it's alive.
I think who put a bird there?
I told you I'm alive. I had a loincloth that looked like a unit. It can't be evident. I gotta work the patient.
Alright. So she comes
Tortured soul of a bird.
She comes back and gives you
2 sets of common clothes, like regular kilt and upper tunic. You kind of look like you got 2 Braveheart outfits. You know what I mean? And for both outfits, he's just gonna charge you like 25 gold pieces. They're very common, very regular outfits. Alright.
It's regular walking around clothes.
Yeah, you play clothes. You play kilts. Alright, so in regards to your 7 for the religion check, you go with the magic. People, I am busy. You notice as you're trying to use magic, and would you have been praying or anything like that?
Like I said, I wasn't doing it yet. It's more like when I start to forge, it's always with prayer. You know, like that is my God, is the sound of the metal.
So when you do that, you almost sense like divinity sparking from your hammer,
but nothing happens.
Nothing happens. But you do feel a presence in your hammer when you strike.
Well, I will continue to try and do that as we go along. During the days, I'll spend a couple hours a day probably trying to forge something new, and I'll use that ability to do it because I can only do it once per hour. So during the downtime, how many pieces of armor are you trying to make, or weapons? Well, I have 300 gold worth. So what that's going to do is, if I'm trying to make one fantastic item, I would put all 300 worth and then use my divinity to do all of that into a single item.
Okay.
Can I ask you to also maybe shorten this blade I just built?
That's not a problem. Not a problem. I can
You
let
said
some
it was
blades.
not quite.
No, the one that you traded in wasn't.
He was giving me shit about my blade? Yeah! That thing was pristine, motherfucker. I've never been out of the sheath. I thought you were talking about the one you
No.
Is my smithing.
asked about that. Like, gold. What the fuck you trying to say?
Too late now, you walked away.
Autism strikes again.
All sales final.
Yeah.
So my smithing, because I'm doing it religiously, can that be based off my wisdom stat?
Yeah.
So I'm putting it in as a proficient smithing, because I'm proficient in smithing tools. So it's creating the skill for it.
Alright. And while you're doing that, we're going to take a short break. Check.
So I spent 300 gold on steel.
Okay.
All right. So it didn't take me long to probably do that and to get the food right. So I'm probably on my own or with Deetria for that.
I'd say
Little Blue.
I was gonna say if you're with Deetria, then you're with Little Blue, because Little Blue, unless he said it was taking her, then
Wherever we go, I'm taking the cart there. I'm not like parking on the outside of town. Like I'm not leaving this thing alone and them alone.
Okay.
I'm not, because we don't know this town and we're still too close to Saltmarsh, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Since you're staying
But
with it, I do wander off to go check out the other.
Right, yeah, you went.
The cart does have traps, so I mean, we could be like,
I mean,
I forgot it is all
we can warn people.
yeah, but I was gonna say
warn people with a sign, deadly. It's the first thing people
I mean,
do.
if it comes down to it, like when we
Walk
gotta
up
leave,
like,
party
"Let's
members
surround
off
my
to the
bodies
side,
again."
yeah, we can be like, okay, I set the traps, let me go off to do our thing.
Yeah.
But for right now, no, I'm taking it with me to the smithy and,
Yeah, that's fine.
and all that. So, all right. So, let me put down.
Are you guys reconvening then?
Did we go to the town? Yeah, we went to
Well,
the
we're
town.
in the town. He went to Smith. I just went to a quick
Picked up my
tailor.
short sword.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm done. Did I get a chance to check out what was going on with their local clerics and whatnot?
Fuck. Roll me a religion check for that.
Religion check.
Yeah.
Basically, I just
See
went
if
to the
you
tailor and then I would just go find the cart.
Okay.
Because I didn't need much else at the moment.
Fair enough.
When you're done with that, I got you.
Alright, I say when he told you that he was going to the forge or the smithy, you probably just instinctually.
Plus,
Well,
Why
so
you
it's
drill-
not a big town, so like
Yeah, it's a small
stroll
town.
about a little
You
bit, like
see
and
him
I
soon.
see it.
Yeah.
I was just trying to find one out.
And while he's doing that,
I like that one. That's the one.
Let me finish that.
Ginger beer.
This is late Mother's Day. It's not Ginger's Day.
It's a small town.
But
So yes.
I say while you're at the local chapel, they're trying to convert you to their religion, but you're just not feeling it because you're like, yeah, I don't think this is what I was praying to.
Yeah, okay. That's fair enough.
They'd probably be Stormlord. They're a coastal city.
Yeah.
Let the bolts fly through you, my child!
Yeah, no, I'm going to pass on this one.
May the storm, Siri, guide you!
This is definitely not the one.
We're doing a rain dance in a few hours. Join us, my son.
Don't even really like the rain. It's fine.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain
Of course I have. I've been outside.
coming down on this coastal plain?
Also, yes, it rains here a lot.
Just checking.
You think that's your doing?
Yes.
Yours.
Storm Lord, bless us.
Yours. I know.
May the bolt's fury guide you.
May the balls theory guide you as well.
Oh shit.
Hey,
So I'm walking up on camp.
Yeah, alright, so everyone's walking up
before they come back.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, this is
like, cause I had a little time probably between,
Yeah.
like, while I'm driving or something. Hey, yo. You hear me?
I was talking to
What is it? Wait, you're not House.
Yeah, and I know that you're in there, kid.
What has he told you?
Yeah, that you got some potential for really good or really bad. But that's more what I found out.
Yes, what I'd be hoping to while trapped in this fucking coin.
So, what do you call it?
Call the coin a fuck you.
I realize that, fuck you. But, I was trying to be a little more.
You mean
Why?
as to what they call me?
Yeah, your name.
I'm a lord of secrets of sorts.
That good?
My ninja, you know who I am?
I'm a dark person.
Oh, thank heaven, someone with class.
I don't know about that, but I'll take it.
I mean, if you know who I am, I'm assuming you have class.
I have,
Call it vanity if you will, but
I have a code. So, really good or really bad? You wanna make some really good or really bad?
let's do it.
Tomorrow I'm gonna see what we can do. Cause I happen to like the sound of my hammer every now. So we're gonna see exactly how good or bad we can make some pretty cool shit.
Music to my ears if you can keep a secret and trade one.
What secret you won't keep? The fact that you're near.
For now.
Good enough for me.
And, would you happen to have any good secrets to trade?
Well, I didn't need to give you any to know you were in there. So why would I need to trade?
Might just help you out down the road. And I always like keeping informed.
Tell you what. I got one big secret, and depending on how you show out tomorrow when we make my first weapon with you, I might just tell you.
Music to my ears.
Till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.
This asshole again.
Again,
Didn't
you
you
guys
guys
have to
have
destroy. No, and you never got rid of the phylactery.
Thought we wished him out of existence. Across all planes except for the kid.
Yeah, that's probably.
And guess who the kid was? And House is still House.
Still me.
Well, he might not be the same Vecna that you guys are used to. So you guys have to figure that out above table
The
that you
whisper.
don't know.
The whispered one, the keeper of secrets.
too much. We all.
Andy's over here having an aneurysm. I just go back to the death of my mind flayer on stage. Ah, no! It was a good on stage death. Like, oh my god, you guys should have seen
Alright,
that.
so eventually I guess we meet up.
Yes.
Alright, so
And I
we're
say
ready.
it's late afternoon.
Did Dimitri do anything?
She doesn't really have anything she needs right now.
Okay,
So,
didn't think so. Didn't say it.
I also gotta put down 2 weeks good food.
Yeah.
Good
food.
They are making it rain because it is near the coast.
But as he tells you this, you do see like a storm coming in.
It's the coast.
No, I'm just saying the weather itself.
We have
Whether you believe it's naturally happening or not, I'm just saying the weather.
We haven't made any progress.
Sometimes
today. I
rain.
think we need to get moving. We're still too close to where that thing we took this from is. I think we need. I don't know if that thing's dead. I want away from it.
You mean the 3 big rolly one?
I mean, all it did was wrap itself up and stop moving.
It has 3 deities to play with now. I think
That's why I did that. That's why I did that.
It's occupied, I think.
I hope. So
I caught that when you did it. I was like, because I already rolled for how long it was going to take for him to come back and track you guys. But then when you did that, I was like, I don't think about these things because I don't think they would think about these things. It's like, no, I gotta assume they think about these things. I like it.
Let's go north.
Yeah, we gotta go north. At least we got somebody to tend the horses, you know, and
We're going to Fandolin, you know, it's a good town over there. I hear good
It
things.
seems you have supplies make things nice.
yeah,
Yeah?
I got a feeling about this one. Because I do these things pretty quick and pretty good. And I think I'm getting a little more juice in my hammer on.
Speaking of juice, I might be able. You say you are divinely inspired, yes?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
might be able to assist with this. I'm a paladin.
Okay. We'll see what we got. But first, you know, I'm gonna get this thing going on the road, and then when we get down a little ways tonight, I'm gonna make myself a forge. We're gonna see how that goes.
Very good, very good. Now let's go. Alright.
Alright, so we'll take
You
off.
ready to get in the cart and moving on to the blue thing? Eh?
Alright. So you guys go down a ways, outside the town. How many hours you gonna do?
Oh no, we're gonna do a full day's travel, like 8 hours.
Alright, so usually afternoon, I'd say it's probably about midday when we get stuff.
Oh, it was late afternoon, so we woke up and then we went straight into town.
Yeah, but then you guys spend time walking around. So I was gonna say it's like 3 or 4. Well, no, if it's 3 or 4, you're doing 8 hours of travel. So yeah, so about
Okay, so yeah, we're deep into the night.
yeah.
Alright. So yeah, I didn't think we were in town all day. I thought it'd be like midday or something. But yeah, cool. Alright, so yeah, I mean I got the dark vision so I can keep us going for a while.
So you wanna keep going?
No, I'll do that 8 hours to the midnight because I can still see the road.
Yeah.
I think main road it, get as far as we can.
Yeah. Do we have a map, kind of like where we are in relation, or like how far are we to the next town on the main road? Yes.
Are you asking character or above table?
Without it.
We did
Above
get a
table.
map back in Saltmarsh. I think.
Yeah, I mean, we did have a map, but I'm asking, like, just for my frame of reference, where are we in relation to the next town or next point of interest on
I think I'll have
on
DJ
the- on
take
the
that
main-
one.
on the main
Like
road.
maybe have her do a survival check or something to see if
Yeah.
she can read the map.
Yeah.
Okay. She's got a +5.
And I'll say give her advantage because I'm gonna say the captain's helping her since she's rolling with you guys too. Just make herself beautiful.
Oh yeah, that's a 22.
Okay.
Sweet. So what's our general position in accordance to the next major town?
Yeah.
The next major town would be Baldur's Gate.
Oh.
Oh, far.
And you guys, I would say, are probably about maybe 2 days.
I'm gonna make
Baldur's
it.
Gate?
I'm gonna make it 3.
Do we even want to go to Baldur's Gate?
Yes. Because if I can make some shit before we get there, that is a cutthroat town that we'll get sailors buying shit off us quick.
This is true, but it is also very.
Yeah, we make a fucking kill in Baldur's Gate, man. That people cut roll by and die and
They're also
everything,
saying
man.
the
You know,
exact reason maybe we should avoid. It's very cutthroat. Places crawling with thieves and maybe interactions we do not want to get a little one involved in.
yeah, but everybody got
Have you
fights.
seen
We
this
got-
thing? She stays in there. We got nothing to worry
I
about.
do not think we should take this inside the city gates.
There's an outer city in Baldur's Gate.
I don't think we should take it into the city gates.
No, that's what I'm saying. There's an outer city where they do merchant stuff on the outside.
You have to be very well.
Well, I mean,
cannot be left alone for any.
Isn't that kind of your job?
It's all our jobs.
I mean, yeah. If I'm selling my wares or if I'm handing shit out, we need somebody to sell this shit, and then other people to guard.
Cooperate on this garden.
Okay. So, I'm probably gonna need like 3 days to actually get us something to sell.
This is fine. We should find. We don't need to be in town for that though. We just need to put up camp, yeah?
Yeah.
Just put up camp not in Baldur's Gate. Show up at Baldur's Gate with things to sell. We sell, we leave.
Absolutely. I'm down with that, but
I don't want to spend too much time in this place.
if we don't go into the city, though, we might not be able to get more stuff. I mean, we got 2 weeks worth of rations, and you said it was 2 weeks to the next
So
town.
they are doing vendors outside
Originally,
the
that's what you
gate
said.
anyway. This is the perfect place to get supplies.
So,
You did.
yes, it's still so.
So it's 2 weeks to the next town, not 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 weeks to Baldur's Gate?
And then you guys travel the day,
We
so
got-
it would be like what?
You said it's
13 days now?
3 days per stop or something?
Yeah,
like
after
that?
this midnight stop, sleep for 8 hours, it'd be 8 in the morning, and we'd have 13 days
Yeah,
left
so
to
it's
travel.
probably like 2 days to the next little city or something. Next little town.
We can always test our mettle with selling things in the little towns, and if we don't need to stop at Baldur's Gate, we don't.
Also, we want to keep a little bit of headway in front of Creepy Crawly.
Right.
We don't know how long it's going to keep that, or if they took care of it. We don't know anything, but I don't want to like
Do you want to do a few
accidentally
days doing nothing but traveling, and then we can slow down and start flying and stuff?
find out. Yeah, hurry up and wait.
Okay.
You know.
No, yeah,
I think that's a
I
good
get
point.
that. Like I said, I don't want to be anywhere near where that thing can find us.
So how many days?
I think maybe
2 days.
maybe take 3 more days of travel, so we're 10 days out, and then I can start crafting.
Yeah, and then spend what 3 days straight crafting.
I mean, if we use 8
How much
hours,
time do you need?
well, hold on. If we have 8 hours of time to travel, which is a standard travel day, that gives us 16 more hours. We only need 8 of that for rest.
Okay.
So that gives me 8 hours. Like I could start the day with 2 or 3 hours of crafting before we move. Then we move, and then when we're settling down for the night, I get 2, 3, 4 more hours of crafting, and then we go to sleep.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
So somebody with a calculator real quick.
I mean, at this point, I would probably be doing 4 of my celestial craftings a day.
Yeah,
So how many
more
of
than
those
two
do
a
you want
night.
me to assist with? I'll be assisting with all of them while we're on the road for sure, because I have nothing.
So then that would be 4 hours out of your day. So for the other 4 hours, what are you going to be doing?
Can that? Here's my proposition for you. Here's my proposition for you.
Yeah.
I'll spend those 4 hours crafting, which you're assisting me, and then I'll spend the other 4 training you to smith, so you can craft yourself.
Is that something I can do without you?
Yeah.
It's smithing tools, so that's just training to
Gives you
become
proficiency
proficient.
in the tool,
I
yeah.
hadn't even thought about
And
it.
with 10 days, we might, if you're successful on your rolls, you might actually be proficient with smithing by the time we hit Baldur's Gate.
Sure. Then I could like, if we were double teaming this particular item.
You'd be able to craft normal weapons at a normal pace, where I can do it in an hour.
Right, but if like, again, if I'm adding to your stuff.
Then that would maybe give me advantage because you're proficient.
Yeah, I'm trying to like, it wouldn't be on me, it'd be me adding to his role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You'd be able to be a good assistant or apprentice for him, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so that's
I'm
what
no
we'll
fucking,
do.
I'm no fucking dwarf, man.
Right.
Yeah.
He's an elf. He's too pretty.
But taking on your
I
summer,
work on jewelry. Yeah.
taking on your summer, you add that fiery heat to the forge.
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And that is true. I should be able to get some kind of. Because I can do that at will.
Yeah.
So
And blue could help because lightning's hot too.
So
quenching the blade too.
Yeah.
So for the first day, I'll use. I didn't buy enough materials to do this for all 10 days. So if we stop it anywhere along the way, I'm just going to have to keep buying more materials and selling. So you said we're about 2 days out
From the other town.
from the next small town.
Yeah.
Right, but they'll have something.
So I'll say that's 4 craftings
Okay.
during 2 days.
Okay.
And
I'm insisting on this.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do for that? How do you want me to?
Oh, he gets advantage if you're assisting.
okay.
Oh, that's all.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take
If
advantage
you're using your divinity. Yeah.
and adding to my divinity.
Yeah.
So that first one is going to be a 16.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is, with these, I'm going to continue to add. The first 3 are going to be using the steel I have.
Okay.
And then the fourth one, I'm going to use like gold and silver to amplify because I'm trying to make a magical weapon out of this one.
And that's the one where the coin flips coming
Uh-huh.
Okay. So the first one's good.
16. The second one is a 13.
That's still good.
The third one is a 17.
Good.
And I'll do the fourth one for the crafting, and then we'll flip the coin.
Alright.
Okay, and that one is an 18.
4 successes.
And here's what we're gonna do.
Which one's head on that one?
That's
Okay.
superiority and then test.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
I got this thing I put together. We're gonna see how good you can make it or bad. We'll see what that means. Interested?
Delightful.
All right.
And when you do that, I say you flip with advantage, so flip it twice.
You have to.
Tails on the first one. Heads on the second.
Alright.
So I want the good.
You look good.
I'm gonna go with the good on the first one. I might voluntarily do a bad later just to see what happens.
Alright, so as soon as you do it good on the first one.
So this is to see what this thing turns into.
Yeah. So
What
with
were you
your
forging? What was the thing you were making again?
You were interested in a sword, so I'm going for a sword.
okay.
Longsword?
So you so it's the longsword you're making? With intention, I need to know to get parameters. Yeah.
For the beauty of what I'm trying to
I had a
do
moon touch longsword before.
You had one.
Had one, yes. That's what.
I'm thinking about the heavy weight in your left hand.
Okay.
So I'm going for a beautiful rapier.
Okay. So rapier's what we're looking for.
Yeah, so it's going to be like D'Artagnan's sword with the beautiful hilt and the proper shiny blade and whatnot. Like that's like in my mind, yeah. Like I want this thing to be able to just skewer shit.
Alright.
Does it cut on the edges too?
No,
It does.
Oh, I mean, it does, but
Well, some rapiers don't because they'd be like the fencing type rapier. It's just a pointed one. But then there's some that are.
Let's see what he does with this good.
Some are actually four-bladed.
well, I'll say that the rapier comes out the way you designed it, but it's gonna be the weapon of certain death rapier.
Okay, so I will put that in my inventory.
What's that on there?
I'm going to identify it myself.
Yeah.
So I know what
Have
it
to
is.
identify it? I was gonna say you know what you made, right?
I wouldn't.
Oh, you don't know what you
He
made
does.
until it's forged out?
He knows what he made, but he doesn't know how it was
the
achieved,
process
so to
or
speak.
whatever.
Yeah. So it's sort of.
So are we gonna be held in suspense, or is he?
I'm going to decide that after I talk to the dude about it.
Talk to you about it?
No, buddy. What about it?
Jeff.
I think he has an imaginary friend.
It's Bob. His name's Bob.
His imaginary
Hey,
friend
Jeff.
is Bob.
Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
And Jeff.
Yeah.
Is it Jeff or Jiff?
Yeah.
Jiff it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man.
So that means I have spent 400 gold on worth of items making this. And it's beautiful. Just making sure I keep the money right. So, on the last one, I did it by myself because I was going to involve the coin. So you don't see the finished product just yet. So, hey, that short sword you got. The last town. I know we're about to get into town, and I'm just going to drive along and sit on top of that. You know, how good would you say it is? Is it pretty good?
Well, I haven't had to get to use it. You sharpened it for me. It isn't very sharp, but it's okay. It's 505. No, what did I pay for it?
550.
550, but it was trade also. It's supposed to be more expensive than this.
You see that box under the bench in the back? The long one. You see it? Open that up and take a look. Let me tell me what you think. And it's the rapier.
This is a very elegant toothpick.
Now you're just making me feel bad.
No, you do not understand. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's probably pretty light.
You start, flailing around. And
Everybody's in the back of the wagon.
this is, what is this made of?
It's steel.
This is steel.
Uh-huh. And a bit of gold, a bit of silver.
It's beautiful.
Alright. See, that's for a swordsman to say that, man. That's a good thing. So we got a choice. We can either keep it and spend a little more money and get some more materials, or we can try and sell that or sell your short sword.
Well, this one is well endued. My short sword has...
If you stab somebody with that, they're not healing from it. At least for a little while. You keep stabbing them, of course, but keep not healing.
Little blue and everyone's just like that. So you keep poking the hand.
We got a choice on that.
You see like the color change as I'm like making jokes and stuff. Like spring came out. It's pointy sword. I like this very much.
It should be lighter than your longsword. Might be able to use it in your second hand.
Let's see.
This is a bit lighter. This 1 pound.
About 2 maybe.
It's close. It's very close, but it is less, how you say, cumbersome.
It's more for finesse.
This is it's very fun.
I guess you want to keep that one.
It is worth of this what you charge, eh?
I'd say 1,500 gold.
What is worth of this thing you would charge that I have already?
You said you sold it for 550.
What's with the trade?
So maybe
Trade of moon.
he wanted to do 1,000, didn't he? You said he originally wanted 1,000.
And as you guys are talking, you feel is the coin in like your pocket? Or
Oh yeah, it stays with me.
You feel it like heat emanating from it, like it's trying to get your attention.
It's a good one.
We should probably talk.
You made it good. It's awesome. We're gonna make money. You're gonna make more badass shit. What do you want?
Secrets. And I have a
Oh, I did give you that. Can you see outside of this a little divine sense in action?
Yes, and
Is he doing this in front of me?
No, I'm up on the driver's seat. You're in the back. I was like yelling down to you, like, "Hey, Liam, check it out!" But you're in the carriage. You're in the carriage with this thing around.
Hey,
I almost wanted to make everyone make a dex saving throw, but I was just like, I'm not going to do that to him because you guys might jump him.
So, like, I'm up in the driver's seat. Everybody else is in the back or whatever.
You guys are probably like, who the fuck is he whispering to?
I'm
talking to himself?
I'm being quiet. I'm like I'm obviously not gonna let anybody see it. I'm like,
It's secrets and awesome. Why is she in the back? And I know.
well, that's the secret.
That's a secret. That is ringing loud as hell right now.
That's a blue head secret of a big ass body.
How?
Don't know. That's another secret I gotta find for you.
No, I mean, like, how the fuck did you guys do?
We found complicated. We'll talk. I'll give you a lowdown when I'm not gonna be kind of fucking. You wanna have secrets? Well, we gotta be quiet about you being in here.
What? You have.
That's not something I can. Not yet.
What? What do you mean not yet?
What deal do I have with you that isn't gonna be trumped by the guy that put you in here?
You know what? 2 birds, 1 stone. You said he gave me to you, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you know where he is now?
South.
Okay.
Lessening.
Alright. So, that means he's probably not going to be here too. He's not probably going to be at full capacity. You help me incapacitate this asshat?
You want me to go back down south to whoop up on Two-Face?
Why do you keep calling him? Fuck it. Okay, yes.
He's a changeling. He's got many faces. I just said two.
Yes.
Why the hell would I go back down there when my mission's up north? And why would I give up the Keeper of Secrets as a potential companion and boon to me?
Are you going
What
to try
deal
and...
do you have for me?
Everyone has a price. What's yours?
I'm usually partial to my honor and what I decide I promise I'm going to do. So if I make a promise, I'm going to keep it. But I've never been
Get
bought.
me out. You want me to help you keep your promise?
No, you know what? No. I have a different secret that I need to know. You find the answer to that secret, and I'll work on a way to get you out.
And what would that mean?
What happened to Fuhrer? Find that out, little secret keeper. And we'll work. Until then, we'll keep working and make me notorious. And when I'm notorious, then those that helped me be might be notorious again.
Well, if you need me to dig deep like that, then go to sleep with this coin by your head.
You coming on to me?
No. I have no form and you're not my type.
I'm everybody's type. Well, like I said, you find that secret. I'll become notorious. We'll work together on that, and that gets you with the power you need, does it not? You have to be notorious enough, even if it's secret. And what's more secretive than the power behind the magical weapons that are all over the realm?
Keep talking.
So, you want to secretly come back to notoriety and power? You need followers. That means I become the Forge Master that put you on the map again. Your power imbued. Therefore, in a secretive way, you power the death and collection of souls.
Nice. Just don't pull a fucking Cass or Jace.
Did I not just say I make promises and keep them? That's my code. Just like I promised to eliminate who eliminated my clan.
Like I said, sleep with me near your head, and I'll help you find the answers you seek. I'm limited to how far I can go in this
I
coin.
just tuck it up in that
The
demon helmet I'm wearing. And it just stays there for now. That way, if he also needs to talk to me, it's in range.
Right?
So, oh man, talking to myself again.
Sylvester,
Professor!
what are you doing while you're about in this cart dodging blades, pointy fury?
This is very fun. I like this thing. It's so light.
Does it glitter in the light so he keeps trying to paw at it?
Yes. Oh shit.
It's like a laser
It's a
pointer.
charisma saving throw that dodges the glitterly lights.
Stop coming at this crazy cat man.
Crazy
Use my
cat.
shiny blade to put a rainbow on the wall.
Oh, him and Sadie would probably be going for it. Like,
Just like grab it, start angling it.
Hey, you done over there fucking laying that thing around. Pull somebody's fucking eye out. Hey.
It probably would. It's very sharp at the very end.
so you guys making camp?
Gonna make the next town.
Oh, make next town?
Yeah, we said we were a couple days out,
yeah,
so
alright.
I'm gonna speed up, get to the next town,
Boom.
hide more materials.
Alright, you guys stroll into town. What are you doing?
I guess we're gonna try and sell the other blade,
Yeah, we can try and sell the short sword that you got.
So you guys
so that'll give him more.
post and shop outside the.
Or do we want to just rack up on stuff so that when we get to a bigger town with more
Well,
money?
okay, that's a question you gotta ask about your material.
Guess we
cost.
so
Because you went through those materials at the last one.
Yeah. Also,
Here's
you
the
might make
material. I'm
something
gonna kinda-
on that thing.
walk about town and with my passive and see what the vibe is.
Fuck, what is your passive?
18.
Fucker.
It's more than mine.
Kind of see what the vibe is around. To see, does this seem like the place that people might be looking for some nice things? Maybe they want some things.
as you
see what kind of business we might be able to drum up.
That was just the first one you made.
as you walk around.
I'm not even making
But you
basic
made some
stuff
regular
now.
stuff
I
too.
know.
Oh, you just make a one.
I used all the materials to focus and try and figure out if I could make a magical weapon.
Oh, so you did 4 sessions, but made just the one.
Exactly.
I got you.
Because I could only make up to 100 gold worth
Yeah.
At a time.
which means like I could make 6 long swords.
Okay, I thought you like, just pumped out a couple, 3, and then like now
No, he
warmed
knew,
up kind of thing.
so he knew his last roll was going to be like the thing itself. So he was making the high quality material.
Oh, okay, you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was building up the worth of the
Yeah, I got
the
you.
stock, and then I added in the coins
So
to make it
is
better than I probably could.
is it better for you to sell off the one that I already had, or sell off that one for like?
I'm thinking that what we can do business-wise is I get a bunch of regular materials, make a bunch of regular weapons on till the next stop,
Okay.
and then we refocus on adding a couple more magicals later.
Okay.
Because with what I can do, if we get another 200 gold worth of materials, right?
We've got another how long
Then-
from Baldur's Gate?
This would have been 2 days, so it would have been 11 days. I don't know.
I can make 20 basic weapons, high quality basic weapons with 200 gold.
Okay.
But if I'm going to make magical weapons, I have to stack multiple forgings
Right, so it takes a long time.
and more material.
Yeah.
So if with the rules that GM and I have come up with, so this is really a cost benefit ratio. If we're going to go in and I make, it's going to also be about selling me. If we go to a town and we put me there making beautiful, perfect, regular long swords or whatever in an hour, which takes a regular smith a week.
But that's assuming they bring their own materials for like custom forging.
No, if I buy my materials and whatnot, but then we can say like,
I
okay,
can do it in an hour when the other dude,
then we charge 2 to 3 times as much.
So, Sebastian, as you're walking around town, you notice that this is more of a settlement, less of a town, because you see a lot of raiders and bandits around, just kind of like sitting up and doing their own commerce and stuff, and you see them talking to this one guy, and he seems to be like selling them like weapons and spell scrolls.
We would have to do it by force. That way we don't spend any money buying it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to this
Got another thing. We got a cat
merchant type guy.
We did a cat to find out what ship has a load of ore.
So as you're walking over there, you see some of the bandits making some purchases, and the guy is like welcoming everyone to come up. Hey, sir, how can I help you?
Hey, I just kind of rolled in the camp here. Me and
We go in
my
with either loading a bunch of
Patriot
steel or
cells,
gold on that ship over there.
getting a lay of the
Take
land,
it,
see
and then
what
we
the
leave town.
town has to
We're all
offer,
in.
see what's good, what's bad, check it out.
How would accomplish my goal of gaining information to save Blue
What you got, man? Come on.
or kill off them?
I'm
or
pretty
my
partial
own
to
personal
these
missions? Doesn't matter to me. I
Nice
just have
ball
to
you
keep
got.
to my
They're
word.
very. We could improve on this actually.
Creating a storm above it.
From you for a second. It's the worst thing. Snarl takes the rope off, chucks it,
Lightning bolt here.
something way better. Spiders. Just high tension too.
Gotta make sure there's a damn things like that.
Just wait.
It's
It's okay. It's
first generation.
It's whatever. It's approved. It's approved. So you take a little bit. And so you see this mace?
Yeah.
Breaks the hand off the
And
mace.
the quality that I'm going to make on the regular
Sticks
sword
to the
is
metal ball?
probably a little higher.
Why would you
than
ever
the
trust
wood, so
it?
like
Wood
instead of 15
swells,
gold, we
the
go to
traps.
I'm still helping you.
Can't keep up with it. Now I've had a full
Yeah, I'm
metal
getting
shaft.
really good quality.
But we need to do
But
higher quality.
since you're going for range,
quantity.
ties that up
Depending
to
on the roll,
so
he
you
might
take the
bump it
spell
up
scroll
to,
out,
he might bump it up to a
cracks
crane
it
match,
over.
like the moon blades.
reads it. You
So
see
we'll see how we
the
can do that on
silk web like kind of encase it while the spikes protrude.
Twice as
wraps
fast as
around.
Twice as fast with regular. Yeah.
And so you can kind of like have
So
some
yeah,
break
it's just
up.
a matter of the
I'll
quality
look
of
at
the
it.
ingredients.
30
You
feet.
want to go faster or better?
And so he hands it to you, and it
if we do
feels fairly
regular
light.
speed, and that's a guaranteed success.
Now, how the fuck
And then our magical improvement.
next week.
Right, so our magical
But yeah, I
improvement
got
will
spell
determine how
scrolls
many
and
are
weapons
magical.
that improve shit.
How many are regular.
All right, work that out with him, and let's go with that.
You know, we've been working parallel economies. You know, sounds like it.
What?
Say we work in the same line of business.
So, collaborator or competitor?
I think we like to collaborate when we can collaborate, and if you don't want to collaborate, sometimes we gotta compete.
It's not untrue.
Okay.
It's not
Also
untrue.
beat that circular logic.
Well, what do you offer?
That's what do you want to be?
So what do you offer?
I mean, I'm just a numbers guy here. You know, I mean, as far as the skills, I know a guy.
All right. So what are the numbers? So what are the numbers?
I am everybody's type.
Numbers so far look good. Prospects are good. We're just, we're a startup, if you will.
So you need an investor.
You know, I mean, we've been, we have a startup capital. You know, we building up our inventory. You know, trying to figure out the markets where the hot zones are, where the cold zones are. See where the demand and the supply, gonna intersect through this business venture.
As you say that, he looks at the crowd and goes, "Hey guys, we're gonna wrap up shop for a bit. Give us about 2 hours, no? Look, what's your name?
I'm Sylvester, yo.
Sylvester. All right, numbers guy. All right.
Yeah.
So look, here's my proposition, if you will. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say, seeing what you walked up with, my materials are far better than yours. But if your guy has skill and promise, we can probably work something out. Where's this guy at?
Yeah, he's just on the street or whatever,
Is this the guy that you're like, I would go buy materials from eventually? Because I gotta go look for that guy.
Yeah.
He's the merchant, He's
What's he selling?
he's got
Well, you
stuff.
guys aren't there yet.
Yeah.
Just asking.
So
We've been off.
We were off on another
Yeah, so-
area, not talking.
We were talking business, and he went off to talk business.
Yeah. So take him over to our car.
Hey, before while you guys are walking,
You guys are
can we stop to
you're
get a
such a
drink real quick? Hold on.
Hey, bandit boy. Hey, yeah, you? Something with some spice, please.
Yeah, thank you. All right. Get some drink. As you
Yeah.
So they approach our wagon.
I'm like, yeah.
Who the fuck is this?
This guy, I found him. He's
You're fucking savior.
Let me show you rather than tell you.
You
'cause,
are my savior? This I do not believe.
Guys, check this out. Check this out. I had a ball of yarn here. Oh, yeah. Check it out now. And I just fucking.
Does that dude stick to the wall like a hammer?
He could if he bludgeoned someone's hard enough.
What is this?
Okay, so you made a thing. Cool.
Yeah, you improved my ball of yarn, dude. Pretty
All
great.
right, so you're a smith or tinkerer?
The latter.
Okay, I'm a smith.
Artificial.
Yes.
Hey, show him that pointy stick.
Oh, the
pretty good.
stick
Oh,
is very
my new baby.
Show him. Show him the quality of your
good.
work.
I've not showed it to anyone yet. You want to show him?
With this shoe?
Yeah, it took me about 4 hours.
Very flexible, very good.
See, everyone does it. It's not just me.
But I know how to do it.
Yeah, you're not
You
just
know how
power
it
us.
normally
How do you know
takes.
about the parts you weren't there for?
As I said, that took me 4 hours.
I could tell by the way you stand with the sword on your hilt. You don't know what you're doing. Yeah, nice.
This one is beginning to.
And this is all just steel? And what I assume.
Still precious metals. It's got a bit of an enchantment to it.
What does it do?
You might call it
Pokes out eyeballs.
the
permanently.
term people use is like a weapon of certain death.
Ah, familiar. Okay. Well, let's see. Smith, right?
I am.
Where do you forge?
I point to the wagon. I have my forge with me occasionally. Pull it out, get some things done while we're sitting in camp.
He pulls down his fancy goggles. Goes, Adamantium. Nice. Why the horses though? Because I could. He looks at your helmet. It's like it's something.
Because people that are remain ignorant should remain ignorant.
Fair enough.
Who runs in with something like that and doesn't cause trouble for themselves occasionally?
Well,
people just think it's a heavy metal.
Heavy metal is definitely true. But how about this? Is your forge portable? Is it wireless?
Yes.
Does it have an unlimited power source?
No.
See, that's what you need. And I got just the thing. You need a reactor. Limitless energy.
Reactor?
Yes.
I'd like some of this.
Oh, I love
scary. Might blow up.
No. So see, have you ever heard of a place called Eberron?
Nope.
Alright, so I come from a place where artificers like me take ancient magics and make tools with them, if you will. So, and he pulls out this little small reactor. It has an elemental track inside. It's a lightning element. You take this, and he hands you this amethyst crystal. Plug this into your forge. No need for fire.
Does it heat up the surroundings?
Heats up the forge.
Not the surroundings.
Not the surroundings.
I can see a benefit. What do you want for it?
Wait a minute. Detect the damn thing I've been using all night.
You see it's an elemental inside. Nothing.
Off about it.
It's what he said. It's what he says it is.
So the question remains, what do you want for it?
Well, your friend here said collaborators. Want to see what you guys can do. Make money while
So he's saying you're going to put it in here for me. I'm going to make you something, and if it's good enough, you want to keep working.
And we split profits. We both win. You show me what you can do.
You say split.
Yeah.
And let me be clear on this. We don't intend to stay.
Neither do I, but if we're both here in the area, why can't we both make money instead of compete against each other?
But when we move on and you're not with us, how are we collaborating?
We can collaborate now. We bump into each other later. We collaborate then.
Let's see what we can make. What do you want?
Well, I've already been selling these guys spell scrolls, fancy swords and gadgets, a few nice pieces of armor. I do love making armor. But I'm thinking, if you like making weapons, there's a project I've been trying to put together. Probably use your ingenuity. Use a second pair of well-crafted, dedicated hands. Help me make this. Probably make you one too.
What is this?
Well, and he pulls out this blueprint, shoos the rest of you guys away. They wouldn't understand it. And as he lays it down on the table, it's for basically
I am the apprentice.
across
Let me back over there. What does he
suit
do
of
again?
armor. And through the specs, matter of fact, roll me an Arcana check. See if you would understand it.
I've been taking blacksmithing.
17.
He doesn't know that.
No, but don't I get the...
I mean, if you want to intrude,
I definitely want to intrude.
All right.
So he's looking over my short shoulder.
She's just
17.
All right, 17. Go ahead.
Arcana as well.
Well, no, because you want to bring up your smithing, so go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Well, that's an Arcana.
Oh, it is? Fucker. Then why were you worried about it? Asking you. Well, as soon as I said intelligence, you were like, shit.
Oh, well, because it's...
Okay, roll a 19.
19 plus 1, so dirty 20.
Alright. You both are able to tell with the schematics that he plans on using a lightning elemental to power the suit, but the suit also has the ability to repulse and also hover.
It's fucking Iron Man.
But yeah.
This is multiple enchantments.
Yes.
I can make the metal, but the enchanting might be on you. I can definitely do the suit. and I can do it quickly.
I can't handle the enchantments and the adornments, but I need someone to probably turn this really quickly.
For a suit that size, normal cost, you're looking full plate. That's a 5-hour job.
Raw materials too, save you on the money.
That's a 5-hour job.
All right.
If it goes well, you'll have a master craft that with you is 5 hours. With me alone, it's 10. Because 100 gold an hour.
Well, he's gonna help you with that, so put it down to 2 hours and a half.
Okay, so I have the apprentice.
Yeah, because he's working with you on this too as you do it.
Okay, so I'm gonna have
So
advantage.
it's not just the divine thing, it's also physical labor.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm telling you, making a full plate suit of armor
2.5 hours.
in 2.5 hours is fucking insane.
Yeah.
So
Let's go.
So
I'm gonna say
with that
you want it
added-
in 2.5. I'm gonna say let's do it in 4 so I can make it perfect.
All right, do it in 4. Roll with advantage, and I'm gonna say because he's helping you add a bardic, add a d6 to that for the 4 checks.
19 on the first one with so dirty 20.
Okay.
Second hour is a 14 with a 5, so 19.
Okay.
18 plus 5 is 23 plus 5, so 28. And the fourth hour, like I said, I wanted to make it perfect. I needed a chance. 15, 14, 19 on the fourth one. So I'm not using a point on this one.
Okay.
I don't want him to know I have it.
All right.
But that was still a fucking awesome item.
Yeah, that's Mastercraft level.
Yeah.
With a 28 in there.
Yeah. But what was it? The 18 was the lowest one you had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it 18?
18 was the lowest.
Yeah. So
It was like 18, 19, 20, and 28.
So I wanted you to get 20 out for all of them, so you got it nearly perfect.
Oh, the 28 and the 20. If you take it,
Oh, the average.
the average is about 20.
So yeah. All right then. See, I don't know how the math's gonna do it.
I mean, even if you just took a couple for, okay, I need 2 off that 28 and 1 off that, so you'd end up with a 20-20 and like a 24.
All right, so it looks very nice, and I say in
It's a
the
4
middle
hours.
of doing that, you guys would have rotated, taking turns making regular like weapons and stuff too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want.
Well, yeah, because it's 3 of you, so you guys, because only like 2 people could probably work on it at a time. If he's doing the adorning, and if you're doing the forging part.
You know, he's like working the forge.
Yeah.
and-
3 people is actually the perfect number for a forge technique, especially if you're making old forge techniques.
But that's what I'm saying.
There's one guy working the kiln, there's one guy working the...
That's what I'm saying. You guys would have had
steel,
time
the
to
other guy's
squeeze in the
hitting it,
regular
you know.
stuff in there too. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, we did take a little extra time. He wanted it in 2.5, we did it in 4.
Yeah.
So maybe we got a couple swords out of the deal too.
Alright,
Regular swords.
Yeah.
So let's say another rapier and a longsword.
Yeah.
Are these magical or are these normal?
Regular. Yeah. So as you make the armor, he takes it and puts it in. So what?
I got it.
Oh yeah. He takes it and puts it in this crate. He goes, well, thank you for that. So, you guys ready to go make some money?
What are you traveling to?
Oh, after this? Well, there's a promising city up north. Boulders I'll probably hit, and then from there I'll probably head east. Get away from the coast.
How much more material you got?
He just opens up the secondary crate with a shit ton of bag of holdings. How much material I don't got.
What grade? So I can work with any metal given the reaction you just gave me.
Well, what metal you want? I only deal with like the nicest shit.
I want mithril.
Pepper? How much?
Probably gonna need about 15 pounds worth.
15
How much
pounds?
you want?
You know what? He gives you this, and he hands you a sending stone. Next time you make something, or whatever you make with this mithril, just give me a call.
Okay.
And as he hands you the sending stone, you notice that there's this little like piece of like glowing green metal on the back.
So it's attuned to him. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And 1 use today? Like regular sending stone?
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. So I got the sending stone. I've got the longsword and the rapier. They're in the thing. And he's got his suit of armor. And I've got over.
So what do the rest of you like to do?
Well, I've been helping him,
Right, so yeah.
so I'm kind of busy.
No, this is all just in town, like,
You would have had 4 hours to do something in town.
Yeah.
So what would you been training for, Jordan?
just gonna work agility.
Kind of. I'm not
Alright,
actually doing the
give
divine stuff. I'm
me
doing the training on
acrobatics, because that's
Yeah.
more off your decks.
He's just gonna. I don't know if he's gonna make you do rolls on that or just take the.
If you've been doing that, because you would have been doing that while you guys were on the road, so
So
give me 3 sets of 4 rolls. There you go. And then
when I'm not
helping
doing
him.
the divine enchanting thing, I'm working on blacksmithing with him. So
Okay.
I do want to.
What are you using for your smithing? What are you using for your smithing?
What do you mean? Wisdom, because mine's religion.
Okay.
His would probably either intelligence or wisdom, whichever you want to do.
So your paladin is wisdom?
Charisma, wisdom.
Charisma and wisdom. My highest is charisma.
Your highest is charisma? Alright, you can use charisma then. Wait, what is your
Blacksmithing?
Wait, what is your spell?
You might be learning about it, but he's learning about it to sell it for you.
Okay.
You're learning the lingo so you can talk through the sales.
You're learning the bullshit on how to sell it, like how people
While
talk.
learning how to make it.
Yeah. You're learning the fine points of it. Alright?
I'm trying to find an excuse for your charisma.
Yeah. Because as soon
Wisdom's
as
not bad. It's a +5 or a +7.
So what do you use for your spell casting focus?
Uh,
It should tell you when you go to your spells.
I think it's.
It should tell you if it's wisdom or charisma.
Modifier +5 is charisma.
Okay.
No.
+5 is the wisdom.
+5 is wisdom.
Okay, so yeah, wisdom. What'd you get?
23, 16, 24.
Okay.
+5 wisdom.
Your charisma's
So
+5.
you get full use.
The
of
modifier stuff is
training
just from the
Oh,
stat.
I'm looking down here at the
12
saving
hours
throws.
It's your charisma. Your wisdom's only
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
three.
12 hours going
Yeah,
towards
you're right.
decks.
So it is.
So once you hit 40, what was it? Once you hit 40, you're what?
Proficient.
And then 200 hours expertise.
No, 200 hours is a feat or a corresponding stat boost. So we had 10 days to get to Baldur's Gate. We've only had 3 days of travel so far. So you have a possibility with 8 hours of training, 24 hours so far towards something. But since you're doing help and you'd only have 4 hours a day that you're getting for
Were you
training,
only doing 4
So
hours
what's
a day?
that?
or
12
were you
hours
doing
I've got so far.
potentially, yeah.
I do 8 because I wasn't worried about anything else.
8? Okay. Yeah, so just roll more. Oh yeah.
So,
And for you, you're doing.
I have 12 hours potential of blacksmithing.
So that's
3 rolls.
Yeah.
3 rolls of what? What is
Your wisdom.
it? So 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. You check with the D20.
Yeah, D20 plus 5.
His regular wisdom's just a +5.
Oh no, but we were gonna
We
go.
were going to do charisma for selling. So you wanted to do charisma? +5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You good?
Okay, so whatever I roll +5. Yeah.
And I saw that one. I saw that one.
And
Yeah, but that was the lowest one.
I know, don't forget to let me know.
there we go. 17 plus 5 is 23.
Okay.
22.
So 10 and 22.
22
Five.
and
5 days or whatever total.
13.
13.
Something.
You know, you guys been on the road for 3 days?
Mhm.
Yeah, so 3 days.
So with 3 successful checks, you'd have 24 hours of training.
Right.
Yeah, so what were your last...
So we're at 12, so I need to roll once more or something to double the rolls that I have, right?
How many times did you just roll in?
That's 5.
It's been one.
Sorry.
No, you should be good.
Okay.
So, what'd you get?
25 and 23 in the last.
25 and 23?
Yeah.
Then you're good.
Yeah. So 24 hours.
Of
Yeah.
training completed.
And then,
40
what'd you get for all your
proficiency.
rolls? Or were you just rolling?
10, 23, and 13.
10, 23, and 13. Intense though now. Out of the 24 hours?
12 hours.
Out of the 12 hours? Alright, out of the 12 hours, I would say you probably only get like 10 hours of good uses. During one of those, you had fatigue set in. You're learning, but you're like.
So you got 10 hours towards your first 40 hours of proficiency.
Yeah.
How do I track that?
You just
put it in notes at the end.
Yeah.
Or if you have it wherever you want to write it down.
Or what are we doing at proficiency level? Like we get
A skill.
Yeah.
A skill becomes proficient. Or you get a tool set.
So when you hit 40, your acrobatics would increase. Yeah. Based off your dice. You increase your dice.
What, are you proficient already or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you need like 400 to get expertise. But if you get to 200, you'll be able to boost the stat point by 1.
So we should be more for 200 hours from now.
Yes.
It changed like 24 to 100. Which is okay because
We got travel time.
Progressive.
time.
Yeah. Alright, so
It's a good way to use downtime.
and
Make yourself stronger.
roll a D100 to see how well you guys sold the few words you guys have of.
Are we selling now or selling later?
Wait, are you guys selling now? Well, you guys were gonna make a split up to sell while you guys were in town.
Yeah, we weren't.
No, we only made a couple of swords. And
Okay,
his armor.
I can't see. 37?
Yeah.
Alright, I'd say for what you guys sold, maybe 300, you split 150 all the way and 150 his way.
Oh, off of 2 swords?
Well, he has to gift the cab.
Alright, so that means the long sword's gone and the rapier's gone, but we made 150 gold off of it. The masterwork aspect of it. Alright, so I put that 150 in. We've got the mithril. I also need to find some basic steel as well. Probably 300 gold worth. So I'm gonna use that 150 and then another 150 bars. Okay. So 300 gold worth. Remove that. So I now have 300 gold of steel again.
Okay.
And then 15 pounds of mithril. Which that's gonna go a long way.
So, what are you guys gonna do now on your travels? Are you guys gonna keep going?
Yeah, we gotta get out of town and keep going.
We're gonna stay ahead of whatever group probably might be behind us.
Alright.
So when we think another 3 days, then stop for a day and rest. 3 days, stop for a day and rest.
Stay rest.
So that means we'll
So you're
probably
going
get
for
there.
3 days?
Like travel for 3 days and train, and I'm gonna smith for a whole day after that.
Yeah.
Alright,
So one day
We like
non-movement
travel
basically,
or
but
Yeah.
3 days.
so
smithing and everything.
So on that first day of travel, that's why. Alright, so on that first day of travel, as you guys are on the road, yeah, so it's gonna be midday. Are you guys in the cart? Would anyone be on top of the cart?
I'm driving.
Right.
So you'd be out there.
And if we're just traveling for the day, I'm gonna actually use the driving and downtime to work on my perception.
Okay.
If I'm not smithing, I'm doing perception.
Alright. Give me a perception check. You guys, would either one of you be looking up the back of the cart?
Good check.
Alright, perception check.
Maybe.
14. Alright.
I'm trying to become proficient in perception, so that's how my training is. While we're going, I'm
Oh, I got perception. 21.
21.
18 plus.
18, no, 16 plus 5.
21. Alright, I got a 14 up front, so I'm like.
Alright, so you two notice a silhouette flapping wings in the distance.
He's here.
Wave.
Probably about
Like
120 feet away.
Jesus.
and this says we
look
noticed it
behind
this
us.
morning, kind of thing. Like
Guys,
the first time we saw it was today, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Guys, there is a big winged thing out the back window. You should maybe pay attention to this. It's big and winged and...
I look back now. Since I was looking forward, I look back.
Yeah, it's over there. Does
it look familiar? You guys give me an investigation check.
Is it investigation or history or what?
Well, because I'm gonna say you're trying to you're squinting, looking at it, so you're trying to see.
So that's not perception.
19.
Well, you see that it's there already, so you're trying to focus in on it.
Dirty 20.
19.
13.
15. You just see it as a winged shadow. You see that it's the creeper.
Oh no, it looks like the gods did not fare very well.
Either they didn't fare well or they didn't give a shit.
You know, I think that might be the one that happened.
Wow!
It's what you call
So I'm gonna go into the helmet.
irritating.
And I'm gonna go through my list of weaponry that this thing fucking has.
Okay.
And I'm gonna realize it has a fucking harpoon. So I'm gonna activate that, and as it comes out of the top of the mechanism comes out of the top of the adamantine, I'm gonna turn it around, and I'm gonna cast Searing Smite on the end of the harpoon.
Alright.
Hold on, I got something for that.
Are you gonna cast something on there too?
Yeah. Good luck.
Just good luck.
A D4 of good luck.
360 degrees harpoon.
Yeah.
I just gotta wait till it gets close enough.
Can I use Divine Favor on...
That's the one where you can do a +10 if I miss.
Yeah, it says you're
Actually, you gotta take the shot.
That's not the one. That's not the one I'm looking at. It says your prayer empowers you with divine radiance until your spell ends, your weapon attack deals an extra D1d4.
You take the shot, and you can.
Okay.
And then if it fails, is that a channel divinity?
No, it's just a spell.
Okay, so you put that on there too.
Yeah.
And then when you take the shot, if it looks like it might miss, you channel divinity and you get that +10.
Okay. That's a bonus action.
Yeah. So you take the
This is
shot.
just, yeah, okay, so set that up, ready to go.
Yeah, I cast it on there. You climb
This
up
looks
on
like
the top.
shit. I told you this thing will be coming after us.
Is the harpoon attached to the cart by like a rope?
I bought the rope.
So,
Let's see if it's actually.
so as you realize when you attune to the helmet and put it back on, and you realize you have the harpoon, it's weird with the helmet, like you can kind of see outside the cart almost, and you see this thing pop off the top of the cart, and it's on like this steel cable spindle.
So it is attached.
Yeah.
Perfect. Take the shot. When it gets to 60 feet, you take the shot.
You say when, I'm ready.
Take the shot.
Huh?
It's attuned to the helmet.
Okay, so it's not like a handle thing. Okay, then no, I gotta take the shot.
So,
but if he's like touching the cart, can he add that +10?
I can say he's
Well,
touching
no, can I still do the
Yeah, it's
it's my +1d4.
Yeah, that's on the bolt.
Yeah,
that's on the bolt.
Yeah, that's on the divine favor.
Yeah,
But
you
then I'll do the 1d or the d10 plus thing. Should we eventually?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I've got the Searing Smite on there. He's got the divine thing on
Got
there.
my
I get to
hand
take the
holding
shot. What is the bonus for taking the shot?
So I'm glad you asked me that. So you know what a maroot is, right?
Maroot.
No.
So the harpoon auto hits. It's a creeper,
target
so it auto hits. It's like
So it's gonna hit him. You don't have to use your +10.
Tight.
Okay, so I'm gonna yell down to Deetria. Cut the traces.
Got the traces.
Release the horses.
Okay. So
The horses are gonna split off. When it gets within 60 feet, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
And since it auto hits,
Yeah.
right? So that means what's the damage on the harpoon?
It's extra d4.
1d.
I'm sorry, I'm doing 1d4 for my extra damage.
Yeah, and then a
It's
D6
radiant.
for mine.
It's radiant.
So it's mine. So that's
All this holiness, it's amazing.
Is it really holy?
It is. You just don't have to have a good guy.
It's the fire of my vengeance.
It's divine.
Alright, so. Sorry again, slowing it down.
Usually the harpoon one is like 66 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up, but I don't see it, so I'm gonna give you this one.
I have another idea as well.
I can find something for you real quick.
Alright.
We'll just go up to game rules, vehicles, and then I think the longship has one. If not, whatever. Nope, longship doesn't have one. Give me a second. Longship definitely does. Ballista is 3d10. Yep. So I don't have to use those to hit. So go d10.
Heart. One thing we didn't think of.
Yeah, that oversized dice. D10. D10. So 3d10, 1d6 from mine, con save for him, and a d4.
How's the con save have to be?
Second. I'm sorry, let me make sure it's con. Yes, it's con 13.
13. I got a 14.
Okay, so it doesn't take the additional damage, it just takes the 1d6 off the rip, but it doesn't keep burning.
Alright.
However,
what does it take?
it takes, I rolled pretty badly, 11 plus 3, 14 plus 5 is 19 points of damage. For the radiant, that's 8 of it, if that makes a difference.
Alright.
And then I'm going to tell the cart, now that he's hooked up, floor it.
Little one.
Yes.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We have the bad things skewered, yes?
Yes.
You have the lightning bolts?
As you say that, the whole cart starts going 200 feet per round.
Whoa,
Yeah.
hold on!
So we're talking about fuck you speeds. That's 200
So that's
feet
60
for 6
foot
seconds.
to on the ground.
So as this goes down,
the
you
lightning
see.
while it's bumping on the ground?
I don't know.
It should be a decent moment, guys.
Yeah. I need you to make me like. First of all, I need all of you guys to
Fall damage.
It takes
It would go
fall
for
damage.
about 20d6 worth of damage.
That's more like
But it's also getting like drugged across.
Right, I don't know what I'm saying, the initial, because if it was
Because it's
up
like a
here,
slam down.
66 to the ground,
Yeah.
and then the speed of 200 feet.
Oh,
Let's do
yeah.
that.
Whatever, I was just thinking initially it still takes the fall
So
damage.
can I do the 26d6 damage?
Or is it mass times
mean,
mass times velocity?
Only because there's a case that you might get all at once. Yeah, but before, well, okay, go ahead and roll the damage. But then I'm gonna need you to roll a dex saving throw to be able to maintain.
Why? It's all in my head. Shouldn't that be wisdom?
But everything's blurring at you. But all right, I'll make that argument.
The wise decision on how to try.
I understand, but it's like flying on one of those speeders in Star Wars through the
I'm
fucking
an
tree.
adamantine cart on a road. If something's in the way, it's its fault.
I mean, oh my god, he's gonna A-train civilians.
Is this thing? Yes.
To be fair, we're not stopping at that town.
The time you just ran over.
Wow, that sucks.
money anyways.
Alright, roll, what'd you roll for
That's
that?
80 points of damage,
Okay.
and it's still going. That's the first round.
Oh,
It's still attached.
Yeah, it's just trust me, mulch the sides.
Does this thing make sound?
It's not.
We wouldn't hear it.
Yeah,
Oh, wait.
Does it even make like a thud when it hits the ground?
it sounds like at this point it's just
Like a tire deflator.
it's not even attached to the harpoon. You just see like a couple of meat.
We're gonna have to buy new horses.
Yeah, I was,
They're not gonna keep up.
no.
Also, are you slowing down yet?
As soon as I see that it's just a floppy cable behind us, yes.
Alright, now that you stopped going mock fuck you sneeze.
Is there anything still intact?
You did. I don't think it's arguments to be made about that.
Made it possible.
That's more accurate. That's more accurate.
Give me the rapier, I want to play with it.
As you
Give me the rapier, I want to play
guys,
with it.
slow down.
Damn it, I take the rapier.
What would have been considered a windshield for the cart is just smeared with a bunch of red goo, pink paste. You see what could be considered bone fragments, maybe pieces of building. Because as you guys, you guys still have to give me the deck saving throw, because you guys would have been knocking about with some of the shit that he was rolling through. You too. You're in the cabin.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
That one keeps rolling 12s, so that's a 13.
Oh, I thought it was a 20. I was like,
No.
That's good for me, though.
You get advantage on this?
He's a barbarian.
Oh, I got a 9.
Oh shit, I guess I should roll for
I guess I should have told you to sit down.
The thing is, I was telling her to sit down. So I'm getting knocked about like an idiot as I'm
Because
telling
all I
her.
gotta do is
passes.
think.
She's good.
All I have to do is think ludicrous speed.
And all you hear is, move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, bitch, get out.
And copyright.
Cut. But yeah, so, would you roll a 12, a 9,
13.
13?
Let me do
That was ass,
D10.
guys.
Well, y'all weren't expecting it, and I didn't know how fast this was yet. So,
Do it now.
when I said floor it, I was like,
No, that's hard. Okay, so like, how fucked up am I from that?
oh god, it's a 10 for Dietrich.
Alright.
And for Blue.
Oh shit.
Oh, she's fine. She already.
I rolled already.
Oh, okay.
It's good.
NPC.
Plot dice.
Well, no, she rolled an 18 flat on the dice without her plus. So
I'm
She's like,
So
that was fun.
you all take d6 bludgeoning damage.
oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
I take 2.
Wait, why are y'all rolling it? I'm just telling you take it. Why are you rolling it?
That's yeah.
76, so
Hey, we match. It's done. It's canon.
Fuck, y'all take 2 fucking damage.
Look, hold on. Roll to see if you get a 2. 'cause
I swear to God. I swear.
I would laugh my ass off if you get a 2 as well.
What?
Shout out to the 2 crew.
So everybody gets 2 damage. Copy that. Alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was supposed to be, I guess. It was supposed to
And
be.
all you guys hear is as I pull in the cable. Like,
So again, like I'm asking, is there anything still on the end of that cable?
Just a clump of mess.
Excellent, excellent.
stab the clump of mess.
So to make it steady.
And as you do it, you just see it like independently like react on its own.
Yeah, but it's like the poison rapier. Remember
The
the
one certain death.
certain
Oh,
rapier?
yeah.
It can't heal, so he just keeps stabbing it. So now that he stabbed that, it can't regenerate every time he stabs it.
Fuck this thing, you
You made it happen. The DM decided to give us that weapon.
Okay. Alright.
Isn't what I think
Every time you see it twitch, stab it again.
I've got all day, like, and there's no way I'm
pull it up the harpoon and just keep it with
No,
you.
it's on the harpoon. It's just there. I'm just stabbing it until there's nothing left. Like it just every time you hit it, like a piece just acidifies.
So you're slicing it. You're not just poking.
No, I'm poking it with the
rapier.
So you're just trying to eviscerate it.
Every time anything twitches
it
at
can't
all,
regenerate, yeah.
it can't regenerate from anything I'm doing. So I'm just
Alright.
stabbing it to death. You know?
So then, yeah, it's mutilated. It is, for lack of.
We don't want this guy to come back.
It's pureed at this point. Alright, so you guys
Yay!
are outside the town. Your wagon looks.
Yeah! I actually killed it too.
I'm gonna roll for that.
To see if it's actually dead.
No, whether or not I'm.
Let's see if you guys can get a level for this.
If we get level, we would get level 3 before you get 4. Let's be honest. Even if it was XP based.
Yeah.
It's not though. It's mod based.
It is, but let's be honest.
We get 3.
Yeah.
So I didn't get the first milestone. I was already there.
All right, so
it's not
you
dead.
guys realize still like just fucking late afternoon. That's fucking speed. You guys step outside the cart.
Distance goal for the day.
Yeah.
So I start
So you guys definitely reduce days of travel for sure. But you guys also realize that the cart is mangled. Well, you guys all get out. You realize
fine.
the cart's fine, but it has mangled bodies, limbs.
What did I remember?
Every people, a few orphans, a few merchants, a few elderly, a few guardsmen, a few
I kept my
dogs.
promise. I kept my promise. Blue's safe.
Blue is safe.
There a car wash nearby. We just running through. Holds it down.
Well,
Just kind
you
of
guys are still
grab
on
a spatula.
You guys are still on the coast.
No, hold on. I got this. Little Blue, come with me. We will do a good thing and a bad thing at the same time.
What?
You can make localized rainstorm.
I can try.
Let's give it a shot. I will pray for these poor things. I don't know who they're going to if I pray for them, but they will go somewhere.
All right. Pick
Are you
a
able
number.
to get out a bit away?
Pick me a number one between 1 through 100.
Guidance.
5.
35.
35. All right. So no, this one is he's got to get as close to 35. It benefits him. The further out from 35, the worse it's gonna be.
Gotta use the big ones for this. 75. Alright, that's about as far away as, yeah.
So as she stands outside the cart, she flies into the air and she starts like charging up her like electric energy.
No!
And then she little cart!
No!
She flies, surges.
It was bad idea!
I mean, Kitty, you can make this. I see you say quick. I see you say because you preemptively said you're gonna get out of it. I need to rush you to make a dex saving throw.
We were already outside of the cart.
It hits the fucking cart.
We were outside of the cart though.
Do you not know how electricity works?
Yeah, it goes right to ground.
What's grounding the cart?
Ground.
The wheels aren't rubber. It's not a Faraday cage.
That would mean it wasn't grounded.
It's gonna
It's
arc.
grounded.
It's arcing. And who's wearing metal? You guys. Resistance!
It went right to ground. It wouldn't shoot out.
How would it go to ground though? Cart's metal.
That's what I'm saying. There's no rubber in between. It's insulated. That means it's grounded. It's not ungrounded. Cars are ungrounded because they have rubber. They're a Faraday cage. This thing's not.
still arcs.
It's touching the ground. It would arc to the ground. Dirty 20. Whatever.
You're good.
I'll explain physics to you later.
Fuck you. Leave it in the comments.
What did I roll?
19! Like I did!
Alright, and what was I? It was a dex, so dirty 20.
Alright.
2, 20, 20.
Woo! It still works out. Thank you.
Round of applause. Alright, so as she does this, the cart. Oh wait, roll for Windflower.
I might get some heat rate burn.
She's got magics.
For who? Oh, yeah. She was inside it, so it should.
So I got plus 6.
Well, because I said everyone came out to look at
It's
it.
a 9.
All together?
Yeah. That just goes to show, like every time.
Walks out, she's like,
Like, every time.
what the fuck are you guys
Every time
doing?
she's not present, her character dies. Like, that's how it ends up working.
I don't know.
I don't know, I got a 9!
Alright, 11 points of electroshock therapy.
Okay, so 9 hit points now.
Alright.
And I'm gonna say she's not prone from the concussive force. Does her armor do anything to help mitigate that? No, it's just bleeding, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I run over to her, lay hands on her, so I've got 15 to
It's
give.
studded leather, so it's not metal or anything.
Oh, okay.
I've got
But,
15 to give, so I give her
Still,
whatever she lost.
body.
Yeah. as Little Blue's doing this, you see thunder clouds and overcast starting to come over, and it's really darkening. It's like starting to torrential downpour, like it's like the whole bottom just busted out.
How's the
So is
cart
it
faring?
cleaning off the shit? Is
I mean, in a way, it's
hold on,
funny.
the lightning hit it first, right? So that should have carbonized it, and now it's like washing it off, right? Well, not exactly.
Or it could be sticking to it.
It's not exactly according to plan. But
I go and get the spatula from our cooking utensils.
It's better than the fresh stuff.
And according to what you're asking about the cart, as far as conditioning goes, it's okay, but it kind of like it's a little indented into the ground now.
Did you move on time?
I mean, still might need to push it out because the torrential downpour.
Did the horses
catch
up?
I don't think the horses would.
They're not coming back.
Freedom! Working with you, asshole. Now.
Alright, so I put it in reverse and forward, reverse and forward, reverse.
Yeah, he just started. Bud just starts like kicking up everything.
Wait, is this your first time driving cars? Stop it!
We're gonna rock it out!
I'm rocking it in!
And then Blue just kind of.
I'm not putting it on high speed. It's in low right now.
Little Blue, high five for effort. Next time, maybe
I'm putting studs on the wheels. We're gonna get some traction.
Should just spend some time to do that.
No, I'm just gonna. If we gotta force it out, we're gonna force it out.
I could push.
Yeah.
How far are we from
I'll
I can probably
push
push
as
too.
well.
I'm not terrible at that
You just
stuff.
gotta try and get it out the mud. But you guys are all the mud is difficult terrain right now.
Guidance.
Is it strength
with
or
athletics?
No, I'm gonna say it's athletics since you're trying to push it.
13 total. Eight.
Fuck this guy.
12.
You're in jail, asshole.
It's up to you, big guy. You might have to rage.
Bring out the rage dice.
This is why I'm usually the barbarian. I don't make decisions. I wish to rage.
This card is pissing me off in my first way.
Fuck this thing!
Oh!
You take 4 damage to your student escapes.
So, what you roll?
Athletics to push it out.
Oh, I thought, okay.
That's what I said.
Athletics or can I use
That's what you want is athletics. That's strength based.
Okay, I was making sure. I was
What did I roll?
Bad.
Yeah, I know, but what
You had
was
a
that?
12.
12, that's not terrible.
I had a 13.
You got back problems though.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean.
Thanks for making it like giving. Thanks for making it canon, asshole.
15. You guys are like trying to push it, but you're still stuck in the mud.
One more time, guys!
Alright,
One more time! Guidance on myself.
Feel it!
How much you used to the divine? Like, 10 plus 10.
It's for attacks only. I had a 12.
And what'd you get, Jake? Now you're starting to get back.
A 9.
9. I got a 9.
Oh yeah, you pulled something.
What'd you get?
25.
I had a 10.
This thing's done!
And what'd you get this time?
I had a 12.
Whose idea
started
was it to
back
get the
pulse.
adamantine thing? Take short rest.
While we're pushing, I'm also telling it to go.
Alright, one more time and you get advantage since you're trying to move it forward.
Do we all?
No, just him since he has the helmet on.
And guidancing myself.
Okay, wizard dice. Do me a favor. Okay, thank you, wizard dice.
17.
18.
18 plus
With advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
21.
21? Alright. So, you guys both try it, and it doesn't work, and then this crippled guy just comes up, and as you're close, he yells, focus harder! And he just pushes the cart, but then you face plant into the mud. Because your back gives out. Yeah.
But it moves.
It's out of the right. It's out of the right.
23.
Guys, it has a winch.
You could have attached it to a tree.
It has a winch.
You could have attached it
Telling me Just now.
It's the hell that he just told me. That's the reminder.
If I could stand there and be divinely smiting you.
By the way, I wouldn't have had any gunk on it, so I got a push bar.
I want the helmet. I want the helmet for next leg of trip.
200 feet per 6 seconds. Ain't there just chicken? You wouldn't have all
I'll
of
have it back after I heal.
You don't have any wipers on it.
You can have helmet back after I
Industrial
heal.
size wipers, string wipers.
Okay. Next
You're
river
supposed to be type
crossing.
of engineer, eh?
Next
You
river
something
crossing,
to
we'll watch
declare
it
the
out.
dunking on the shields.
At the next river crossing, we'll watch it out.
I'm gonna say you guys are probably due for a long
You're back? You're back?
Yeah, I might be sturdy, but I'm not as strong as this guy.
I think my back is still there in the mud.
And who's fault is that? Go play with your
I
pony
wasn't
thing.
thinking his uterus is faulted.
Go play with the pony thing.
The pony thing? You're lucky I don't play with the pony thing.
Go play with it somewhere else.
I'm gonna roll to see if you guys are gonna get a level on this, and I'm gonna just roll for them so I can play catch up.
In real life, my back though.
137.
Is it 21?
I think the spider
Yeah.
might have feared. And the dice.
Here, I roll my.
You gonna add to mine?
40.
Alright, so together that would be a 67.
61.
61.
21, 40
yeah.
is 60.
We'll go with 67.
67 was my number.
Yeah, that's right.
It's pretty close to, it's much closer than 35 and 75, so, you know.
82! We're over, we're far on the other side! You all lose a level!
Right in between all the numbers, what does that do?
No.
It's like the impossible roll.
Makes me disappointed.
We all die.
You all go back to sperm. You guys get level 3.
Yay!
Alright, pick a number between 1 through 100 if you want. Because you really didn't do much for the Jeepers Creepers fight, let's be
I
honest.
fucking killed it at the end! I literally killed it!
He did cast a spell on the harpoon too.
Yes! I did all cool things.
Alright.
Yeah.
But I did the floor thing.
You guys probably...
I made sure it wouldn't come back.
I just want you guys to know above table, you probably should have wherewithal to know that you might have a wanted level at this point. They might.
What is this? Need for speed?
I'm gonna say they don't have a description. I mean, they definitely don't have a description, but some specter of evil definitely just flew through, like.
Hey, bud. Can you help keep those people a secret? They never happened to be there. That never happened.
Do you happen to give me my land legs back?
I am your legs. Like I said, we gotta make you notorious first. That was the deal. We just made that deal.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
What? This tricksy false circumstance.
Level 2 fighting with a fucking god of lies.
19.
Hey! We've been rolling a lot of like not quite 20s today.
19
Today at the dirty 20 plus.
plus 5, so 24.
There it is.
Alright.
Dirty 20 plus, yeah.
So, as you're asking to make these secrets go away,
Those people weren't there. They never existed.
yeah.
He's making the
As
secrets
soon
go away.
as you ask them to do that,
There were orphans and other things, old people.
Or what?
oh no, because you're asking
making
them. Well, you know what?
Some of
Don't
them
give
were
him ideas.
Like, that's the thing. No, that's the thing. I'm supposed to flip the coin.
Like, flip forward to see if you can avoid some adverse effects. Go ahead, flip forward.
Tails.
All right. Yes, this is perfect. So, as you flip and ask him this, your eyes turn pearl black, and you start like, are you in the cart?
Or, yeah, we're back. Like getting ready.
Well, I didn't know if you guys were back in.
We went to camp out for a long rest.
Yeah.
So, would you guys be camping inside? Well, I guess it would be because it's torrential downpour outside. So you guys are in the cart. So you guys are
cleaning right now.
as you guys are in the back of the cart, you just hear this convulsion coming from up front as Edok is like having a seizure. as this is happening to you, through your eyes, you see the cities that you just ran through, and you see a false Hydra appear there, and it starts singing.
So I hear him.
So that whole town. You don't hear nothing.
I hear him convulsing.
You hear him convulsing, but you don't hear.
So I'm gonna head towards where he is because just
We're all in the cart, so I'm like
yeah,
right
I'm
next
gonna
to
go check him
y'all.
out. Right?
Yeah.
So
you-
I don't hear what he's hearing, but I see him.
And you see that his eyes are pearl black.
Right. So I'm gonna use the divine sense.
Evil
Yeah.
Okay.
Neutral evil.
You're already evil.
Well,
at the moment.
I mean, Edoc is, but the thing that's in you is not.
Hold on, your alignment changed because you were
I'm lawful. I'm lawful evil, but the thing that's in me that you're sensing right now
is neutral evil.
neutral. So I'll notice
And-
there was a change.
and-
At least
and-
of that.
And you notice that it's undead and it's a greater deity.
What is this? How are you possessed by this thing?
I can't talk to you right now.
Right now.
Edoc's not here right now.
Yeah,
Please leave
I'm sitting there trying to rouse him like,
As you go to tap him, his hand just grabs you by the throat and pulls you close to his face. Edoc can't help you right now.
This get off me. Smacks the hand of.
You can't. It just grips you tighter. Matter of fact, athletic check. Athletic check.
My regular body is a +2.
It was
Alright.
18.
Doesn't beat it. 19. Alright, so yeah, he's gripping your throat there. He'll be back in just a second. Sit down! And he throws you in the back of the cart.
Oh, did I make 4?
He's like, yeah, damn right.
I didn't change
As you guys see Clink get tossed to the back, what do you, the rest of you do? And I say by this point, by the time he tosses him back, you see what Vecna did, and then you get control of your body, and you're aware of what. Actually, you're not aware of what just happened on the outside of your body. You're just aware of what happened to those people in the city.
Hey, asshole! You awake now?
Was that sleep?
You are something!
Yeah, you got really weird there for a minute.
Yeah, it would have been terrible if not for the mithrils.
Huh?
I'll use smacking face later, just so you know. You stare.
If I deserve it, I deserve it.
No, believe me. Also, you have something that's not normal about you.
Well,
Just want you to know.
Okay.
I don't usually sleep in the back of the walls like this. It's not my normal resting place.
I never claimed to be a good person.
Yes, you're not normally that strong of a dick either, though.
I mean, I
Start
got a
that
strong
lion
dick.
man over here. Ah!
I might not hide it with the bird, but I got a dick. I got a strong dick.
This is not what hit me. It was your hand. Yes, that one. Again, I was smacking face later.
I'm gonna go get some rain. I step out. Give him a promise. She's saying.
I start getting up and like following him out. What the hell was this?
Huh?
What the hell was it?
Do you follow him out too, Sylvester?
It's raining.
He's like, my fur don't get wet.
No.
Look, Mr. Sleepy Boy, you had your eyes were not with your normal colors. They were black. Someone with different voice grabbed me by throat. Someone stronger than you by a lot threw me into back of cart. The fuck?
Sounds like you earned it.
No, this is where you got the slapping coming.
Huh?
Yeah? I was checking on your well-being and I get pushed into back of cart. Yes, you weren't slapped.
Feel free to try.
What?
Weird.
They stabs right behind him. Slap!
Alright. Are you doing any damage or are you just slapping?
Just slapping.
Okay.
I mean, spiritual weapon right behind him.
Get hit.
This is stupid.
As you guys just bird Ernie outside. Alright, so
I'm gonna take a walk. I gotta figure that out. I'm gonna go communicate. I'm gonna figure it out.
I am the communing one. What's he gonna do? Make a sword?
Maybe.
Better the good one, better pointing things.
You've got a good pointy thing already.
It was pretty good one.
Go back inside. You look like a wet rat.
Look around and like this rat.
Alright.
Look like a wet rat. Just.
And so you walk up as
he turns like ice cold.
Just walks inside.
I'll keep my promise.
As you walk, the ground underneath your feet starts frosting. Yeah.
I got my promise, and you got a new secret. Interesting. I don't think it's rude. Do I care?
Do you care? As you hear the coin respond to your thoughts.
Had nothing to do with my oath, right? Trying to think if I care.
You wanna roll?
How many died?
Can you even tell by that math?
I'm asking again.
I'm just asking, like, pure.
100 people.
You just rolled 100.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Maximum damage, so the towns are wiped.
Did we literally, like, A-train right through a town?
No remorse.
Just wondered.
Well,
I mean, the visuals.
And then he sent the first over there. Yeah.
I guess there's I guess there's nobody left to identify us, right?
They really couldn't see you in the first place. You were going by in quite the blur. But yeah. Now there's no one to tell us about this thing that flew through the city.
I guess I'm a land pirate now. Dead men tell no tales. Dread bandit, Edok. Has a ring to it.
God of all secrets is sitting there going, this is a good one.
The dread bandit Edok. Notorious mastersmith.
But now if there's no one left to tell secrets, you kind of reneged it already.
No, we've got a good secret. You and me, we just gotta tell. We got a good secret.
And it's even.
See?
Fair enough. And then we'll end on that note with Edok having revelations in the rain away from the cart.